Okay, ready?
I've been ready. Yeah. Testing red leather, yellow leather, red yellow.
That's good. That's good stuff.
Oh no! I kicked your can. Oh no, it's empty.
It's empty.
Of course.
Yeah, it's just that.
Yeah.
What is this material?
Denim.
That's not denim.
What do you know what denim feels like?
Like this.
Yeah, it feels the same.
No, it does not.
What? It's the same
It
material.
does not feel like denim.
It's the same material. Anyway, hello and welcome to a very special video from Cedar Squared. You may be wondering, is this a podcast? Is this a LP? Well, to your disappointment, it's neither.
It's not a podcast?
No,
What
we're
are we
just going to
doing?
be talking about E3.
Oh,
That sounds like a podcast.
that sounds like a podcast, man.
E3. I'll put up here the little E3. Bing. And we're going to be talking about from everything from the good to the bad to whatever the hell Capcom did this past weekend.
whatever they did.
Yep.
For you those who don't
Some
know,
say people
I
are
am
still
Zack,
waiting.
and joined with me
Oh.
is,
Shua.
And Steve.
and we're Cedar Squared, just a reminder. This is not sponsored
Or scripted.
or scripted at all. There are no
unscripted.
scripts. We never have scripts. As much as I wish we did. There's no script. There's no script.
Okay.
There's no script.
I mean, you kind of
I put-
read that first part.
I mean, there really is no
Not,
script
not,
this
not
time.
really though.
all right.
This
Well,
isn't scripted.
well, now
what I'm talking, what I'm saying right now is not scripted.
we're done with the script. That was whatever script there was. We're done already.
I am the script,
It's just a link now.
It's just
A link.
yeah.
and I will click that link.
Yeah, a link to
You
an
didn't even-
article.
I need to hit. No.
Hyperlink it.
There you go. Now it's
Yeah.
hyperlinked. So we're just gonna be talking a little bit about E3. We're gonna go through each kind of showcase, what they had, what they didn't have,
Right.
hmm
and then we'll give a couple ratings, what we like, what we didn't like. Starting off, we had, I think it was Friday.
Mm-hmm.
Friday,
Yeah,
right?
Summer Games
Summer Games
Fest.
Fest, brought to you by our
Best friend.
disciple, Geoff Keighley. Did you hear that part with Jeff Goldblum when he kept saying,
Yeah.
he's like Geoff, Goff?
Yeah.
I wonder if that hurt him.
Is it because he spells it Geoff?
Yeah, and
Oh, wow.
he's probably been through that, you know.
That's
Yeah.
funny because
Geoff.
that guy Jeff from Rooster Teeth gets that same.
He
Oh,
gets
yeah.
called
Sure,
Geoff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or Geoff, yeah.
Wasn't that like a Game of Thrones character, Joffrey?
I don't
Joffrey
know.
from Game of Thrones?
Geoff.
Yeah. You gonna look it up?
Yeah, Joffrey.
That's
That's a common name.
Chef.
There's a lot of
Yeah,
Joffreys.
there's a lot of Jeff.
It's Jeffrey.
Is it Jeffrey?
Yeah, it's Jeff.
How do we know? We gotta ask them all. So
Hey,
someone's
well,
gonna be like, no, that's Joff.
Click it and see if there's a pronunciation.
It's like,
Phonics.
no, I'm not gonna do that.
I think we're focusing too much on
We're
Ah,
focusing too
Jeff.
much on the name.
He's spelling summer wrong.
Summer
Sumer,
Games.
yeah.
Song.
Oh, that's another game too.
Sumer?
Summerland. Or,
Somerville?
Yeah. But we'll get to
Summerville?
that. So Summer Games Fest,
Right.
it happened.
Yeah.
It was pretty good. I think
Yeah, pretty good.
It was a good start. It was a good start.
Yeah.
Good things kick.
It was a good start. We got a lot of everything there. I would say this is the most diverse one out of all the panels. Honestly,
Yeah.
like out of all the conferences.
Mhm.
This one had the most diverse amount of stuff. Like I felt like first and foremost, they started off with Borderlands spin-off.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Spin-off, I'll call
Yeah,
it.
it's a spinoff. Yeah.
It's a spin-off. It's like I guess it's Borderlands meets D&D.
It's
Called-
based on the DLC, right?
Yeah, and it has to do with Tiny Tina, and she's like doing like a Dungeons and Dragons quest thing, and they said it's gonna include like spells and stuff like that, which could just be abilities. Honestly, who
Mhm.
knows? I hope it's like plays into the D&D stuff because that'd be fun, you know.
Mhm.
It's
Like
something
the
different.
chants and
Yeah, like
Rolls.
chance, yeah, like critical hits and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I'd like that.
Actually
and I mean,
rolling?
like, yeah,
Uh-huh.
and I think Borderlands is a good place to do it because it's already like an RPG ish.
right.
So
right.
it wouldn't be far off anyway.
Yeah.
And also, it's like, I like the art style a lot. You know, it's kind of
It's cell shaded.
yeah. There, no one does that anymore.
Yeah.
it like
You're
was a
right.
trend, and then everybody stopped after a year.
I think that's the
not
real-
Borderlands.
Now
Yeah.
Borderlands, like Telltale Games did it.
Yeah.
and I can't think of others, but I think there's like a Transformers game that did it. There's a couple things that did like the cell shading thing, and then everybody just kind of stopped. So
Tiny Tina's Wonderlands.
Oh, never mind. Okay. Wasn't the first Dead Island kind of, but no.
there,
I don't think so.
no, not really. There was a Dead Island that was cell shaded. It was like
That's
Riptide. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah,
Oh,
Riptide.
that
Yeah,
one- that
Riptide
one.
The
was.
spin-off one.
Yeah. Going along with that, they announced Metal Slug Tactics,
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
and
This one looked.
I don't. Is it being made by SNK? Or I didn't see who it was being made by. Let me look this up. But I mean, what
I
do you
love
think of it?
Metal. I love Metal Gear. Metal Gear. Why you say?
Metal Gear.
I just read the
Someone's
words.
reading.
Yeah.
Yeah, Metal Slug.
Metal Slug though. I love the side-scrolling games like the
Mhm.
original ones. Tactics I could see working
Yeah.
out.
It
I
is being made not by SNK.
Oh,
Being
who is
made
it?
by Laker Studio.
Oh, see that makes me nervous.
The Cure.
But
They made two
Wonder
other
Shot.
games.
I'll give it a shot. I'm sure it's not
One
gonna be
of
like
the
a
Wonder
full-price
Shot?
game or anything. You know.
Yeah,
What'd you call it?
that's interesting.
The Wonder Shot's the
That's,
game.
that's another game they made. They're making Metal Gear,
So you
not
give
Metal
it a
Gear,
shot?
Metal
Give it a
Slug.
wonder shot. Yes, I see what you're saying.
But it's Metal Slug Tactics. It's
Tactics.
the
I don't know.
tactics game.
I'm
You
not
like
really-
tactics games?
I don't mind.
I don't
But
know.
you'll do it for them.
Maybe.
Have
I
you played
they have to
TFT?
TFT.
Yeah, I played that.
Yeah, Teamfight Tactics.
Teamfight.
It's,
It's another Riot thing. I've tried it. It's okay. I'm not like the biggest tactical person.
Yeah, I'm
I
not
played like
really into
Fire Emblem
tactics.
here and there, but that's obviously not like quite the same as this.
Yeah.
So I will not be playing this.
I'll give it
Well,
a
I'm
shot. I'll
bold-
give it a shot.
Bold
I'll watch you give it a
statement.
shot.
I will not be playing this.
I'm not gonna be playing Tiny Tina's, so
No, there
That's
we go.
fair.
That's
You're
fair.
alone on that.
Not everyone can play these games. So next up, the Stranding Director's Cut.
yeah, which showed what's
Showed
his
him
name?
going in a
Norman
box.
Reedus.
yeah,
Norman
Thomas
Reedus.
Yeah.
Sam Porter Bridges.
He goes in the box incorrectly though, right?
Yeah, that's the funny thing though.
Mhm.
Is because you think he's gonna do it right and he doesn't. It's funny.
Kojima,
It was a
he's,
funny
It's very Hideo Kojima humor.
he's really a troll, huh?
Yeah,
yeah,
it was
he's
a really
trolling
troll.
with you. He showed you
trollish
all the
trailer.
sneaking and stuff opportunities, and he goes in the box wrong. Director's cut for Death Stranding
Which
for
huh?
the PS5 only so far.
What director's cut though? It was his game.
Yeah, but a lot of times that like developers have to like still make sacrifices for their studios.
For the publisher? Or
Yeah,
for the
so
studio?
like,
okay.
so he probably had to cut a lot of ideas
Yeah, in order
because
to
like
release the game
Sony
or
was
what.
probably like, no, you got to push this out now.
That
So
makes
he
sense.
kind of got like a year to do whatever he wanted. You can honestly think of this as just
So-
DLC, but he might have done something.
So do you feel like it's gonna be like a kind of like a Justice League thing where
Oh.
you get like a whole different story to it?
I don't think it'll
or,
be completely different, but
like,
I
do you
think,
think it's gonna be
he'll
more
probably
clear?
add more elements probably that he wanted to.
or like you'll see like okay, I can see what he actually wanted to do with this game.
Yeah,
like
I mean-
graphical improvements.
I mean,
probably.
Mhm.
I played through Death Stranding,
Mhm.
and it's very good. Yeah, I would not. I recommend LPing it because it's a lot of walking.
Yeah.
But that's like the experience, honestly, which
Uh-huh.
makes it fun on it. Like, I enjoyed it. I can tell people probably wouldn't want to watch someone doing it,
Okay.
but it's a good game, and I'm glad that it's getting 4K, 60 frames.
Right.
I hope it gets that treatment for PC because honestly, PC could handle it too. So, hopefully, fingers crossed, they do that too. Because I'd like to be able to push it to like 120 maybe or something.
Are there
There's options,
yeah,
but 4K I don't think is on there.
Oh, okay.
So unfortunate. Next up, with our man Jeff Goldblum
Yeah.
announcing,
Geoff.
trolling Geoff. Please don't blacklist us.
So the trailer looked good. I thought it was.
That's just so Jurassic World, if I'm not wrong, is like a
It's like, isn't it kind of like a Zoo Tycoon?
yeah,
type
it's like
game?
Zoo Tycoon, right?
Yeah.
So what do you think?
I don't know. I mean, like I was telling Josh earlier, like it looked really cool at first, like seeing all the cool dinosaurs and stuff. But when they mentioned it was evolutions, I was like, no, like I'm not gonna look into this game.
Yeah.
It looks like it could be bad, but I've heard the first one was underrated, so I don't know. I've never.
I mean, if you like Zoo Tycoon,
Yeah, if you like Zoo Tycoon or those type
there's
of
a
games.
game.
Mhm.
And then next up was the well, this thing was sponsored by Amazon, so they had to show Amazon games, and they
That's
showed
true.
one. There was a MMORPG called Lost
Uh-huh.
Ark.
It's all Steve.
It looked very like doctored in, kind of like a what is it? Raid Shadow Legends.
Yeah,
ad.
no,
It felt
you're
like
right.
an ad. It
Right.
was definitely like this is the thing that paid money to be in here.
Yeah, that's
Because it didn't really fit, and it looked like of course he was reading a script, but
Mhm.
that looked like even more of a script because he
most
talked about it
forced.
twice. He talked about it twice throughout the show. Lost Ark. He talked like there was like people talking about how much they loved playing the game too. So it was like, okay, we get it. This is the okay, get your money, Geoff. Game.
So like I don't know, because New World, that's another Amazon MMO
Yeah,
from Amazon Studios,
yeah.
and that's still, I think that
Was it canceled?
I'm sorry, no, it's not canceled. No, it's coming out soon or I can't remember, but it's not like really. There's not really much hype about it,
Yeah.
and Amazon Studios, I don't know. I'm still kind of waiting for them to like release a good game
Or a game?
or a game. Yeah, yeah. No, you're right. Yeah, a game.
Because they tried the Crucible thing and then they
Oh.
unreleased it.
They pulled it.
Yeah, they pulled it.
Oh my god.
Like it got like mild reviews and like not a lot of hype,
Mm-hmm.
and they just pulled it back. They like
Yeah.
unreleased it. I was kind of head scratcher, but we'll see. Surprisingly, none of these games really said out for Amazon Luna, so that's kind of surprising.
That's good.
They also showed Call of Duty Warzone
Right.
Season 4, which
Right.
I think had like monsters and stuff. I don't know much about Warzone,
Yeah, I'm not keeping up anymore either.
But-
There's like zombies and stuff
but
now.
it looked cool. And shout out if you still play Warzone. I'm skipping that.
Among Us.
They showed Among Us.
Sus.
Yeah.
Salt and Sacrifice, which is a sequel to Salt and Sanctuary, which is
Exact
like
same
a
costume.
2D Dark Souls. It looks cool. I mean, I played a bit of Salt and Sanctuary because I was like trying to find more Dark Souls
Right.
things,
Right.
and it's okay.
It looked cool. The gameplay looked pretty tight.
Yeah, it's pretty smooth.
Mm-hmm.
It tries really hard to be Souls, but
But 2D.
2D, and yeah, a lot of people call it like Newgrounds Dark Souls. But yeah, I would agree honestly. But it doesn't look that bad. It looks okay, art style wise. Solar Ash.
Don't remember
This
that one.
this was an
Yeah.
Annapurna thing, which Annapurna is probably like the best indie studio or indie
Oh.
publisher.
Is that the Journey? that Journey?
No. So they made that they published the Outer Wilds
Okay.
and a couple other like, was it What Remains of Edith Finch?
Oh,
I
cool.
think
Yeah.
they did that one too.
Yeah.
There's like several like indie games that they helped like publish,
Okay.
and
Mhm.
this one looked really like unique and stuff too. So they have a really good eye, honestly, for indie games.
It looked very
What is it?
Shadow of the Colossus
You know, put a
Oh,
little,
okay.
gameplay.
We'll put a little.
What is it being released on?
I don't know. Probably PC for sure.
PC for sure. Yeah.
PC for sure, and then like everything else in between. But yeah, I'm always shocked when like they show new stuff from Annapurna, and it's always like it's always indie stuff that you never heard about, but it's always like something interesting and new
Mhm.
and fresh. So
Our style was tight.
our style's tight, and it looks like it runs well, and looks like it's fun. So
Yeah.
like that's cool.
Yeah, I thought that part was pretty sweet.
Yeah, like jumping on the dragon
Mhm.
thing, and yeah, I'm like, I'll probably check it out. But yeah, Annapurna on it as always. They showed 10 seconds of Valorant. It looks like a new character, or it could be bots. Who knows?
I didn't even see this.
It was like a new. It says it's teasing the new agent because they're getting a third season of the game.
Mhm.
So they're
Oh.
gonna probably announce this character
Cool.
soon. It
Revenant.
looks like a bot, so we'll see. Then they showed Escape from Tarkov,
Right.
Alpha Concordia.
That's really making me want to play it, to
Yeah.
be honest.
Yeah, it's a BR.
Oh, it's a BR now?
Mhm.
Yeah, it's a BR.
Well, this-
it's
yeah.
been a BR, right?
No.
No, it's been kind of like Kind of like you go into the map and you just search and
Yeah, it's
extract.
multiplayer, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
and if you-
multiplayer, but it's
fully
like other.
no NPCs, right?
No, there is
No,
NPCs.
there
There
are
are
NPCs.
NPCs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there are
Oh, okay.
NPCs.
PvPvE.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looked cool. I like the shooting style. I like the
Mhm.
destructive environments.
It looks really realistic. So
So, but a good thing to know, all these games we talked about so far all have been different genres.
yeah,
Right.
Yeah.
because that was from Summer Games, right?
Yeah, this is
Yeah,
summer,
summer
We're
games,
still
so-
summer games, and this is all very different things. So that's what I'm saying is like kudos to them showing
Mhm.
different stuff. This is another though RTS thing, 2 Point Campus, from people made 2 Point Hospital, which is what's his name, the Fable guy, Peter Molyneux.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's him and his team.
Yeah, really. That trailer did really have that Fable feel.
Yeah, it looks like his older games, like Stranger Things and Smite.
Smite.
I don't
Yeah.
play Smite, so
Yeah, I'm not very interested, to be honest.
I will not touch this. But it's kind of funny that there's still Stranger Things. It's kind
Yeah.
of funny. Well, I think it's coming,
It's coming
back.
back,
Right?
yeah.
Mhm.
It's coming back.
They had Hopper and 11 in it.
Yeah,
And Smite. Interesting.
interesting. It also has the Avatar.
Aang?
Yeah,
Oh, what?
Yeah, they
he's
have.
in-
Yeah,
he's
they
in
have.
there.
That's kind of
Yeah,
tight.
and Korra.
Okay.
Yeah, so they're trying to get stuff. They're trying to like Dead by Daylight it a little bit.
Yeah, apparently.
Yeah, and then they announced a new Painkiller will be coming out for People Can Fly.
Uh,
We ever played Painkiller,
no.
I don't think so. No.
a very classic first-person shooter.
There's not even a photo for this one.
No, they literally showed a black screen with the word Painkiller on it, and they're like, "We're working on a new one," and
Yeah.
people went crazy.
It's just going to be like Cyberpunk, huh?
No, I don't think it'll be like that. Then the Anacrusis.
Oh, this looked pretty
Yeah, this
cool.
one looked pretty
This,
interesting.
I believe, is from former Valve and Riot developers.
Yeah.
People who worked on Left 4 Dead. So not surprising they're making a alien Left 4 Dead with better graphics.
It's like all these people that wanted to make
A
another
lot of
Left
people
4 Dead.
remember. Yeah, I feel like a lot of people are like, hey, remember Left 4 Dead? That was fun. Are you
Yeah.
tired of modding it? Yeah, let's make one. You know? So I'm all for it because it's a good formula to copy that we don't have enough of.
Yeah, and it has room for improvement, too.
Yeah. Left 4 Dead was very experimental.
Yeah.
So it's kind of cool. I do love that Left 4 Dead tries to say they invented difficulty adjustment though.
Oh, no. Resident Evil 4.
Yeah, they're like, oh, we have this thing. If you're doing bad, the game will get easier, and if you're doing good, the game gets harder.
See, telling people that, though, defeats the whole purpose of it.
Yeah, but like they're trying to say it's adaptive difficulty. I was like it was groundbreaking because they're Valve.
Yeah.
And I was like, this isn't new, but whatever.
Was it Resident Evil?
Yeah,
did it
Resident Evil
first?
4.
Yeah.
Yeah, Resident Evil 4 did it.
But they never told anyone.
No, yeah, it was just a thing that you would only know if you sped run the game,
Yeah. Or if you got stuck somewhere.
or if you got stuck in like
That
the
water
beginning.
room.
Yeah, or there too. Yeah. Fast and Furious cars for Rocket League.
I have that car.
Don't they already have Fast and Furious
No, they
cars?
just have-
These are from 9.
Oh.
Oh, so
okay,
the car
okay.
specifically from 9.
These are from 9.
Oh, okay.
Hey.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I do have. I have the car for.
The Skyline, right?
Yeah, the Skyline from the second movie.
Right.
Yeah.
Skipped one.
Yeah. Quickly, Blood Hunt, Vampire Battle Royale
Fine.
Yeah, there's a
Oh,
lot of vampire
from the
stuff in this
Masquerade
E3.
universe.
Oh, it's set from the mask. I didn't realize
Vampire
that.
the Masquerade. Yeah.
Mhm.
That's tight.
Yeah.
Okay.
House of Ashes, which is from the
Dark
Dark
Pictures,
Pictures
yeah.
anthology.
This one looked pretty good.
Yeah, so like the Until Dawn creators.
Manamedon.
Yeah,
That's the one you were
Madam
telling me
Madam,
about. Yeah.
Yeah, they do pretty cool stuff over there. It's very campy, horror kind of stuff.
Yeah,
Mhm.
this one looks a little bit more action oriented.
Yeah, but you know how these are. You know,
Yeah.
you just walk and click on stuff.
Point and click. And
Yeah, so
Make
I'm not.
decisions.
You're basically playing a
Yeah.
movie.
Yeah. Tales of Arise,
Yeah, I don't know.
the Tales of era of
Vesperia?
the Tales of Hesperia.
Oh,
Tales
okay.
of- Tales of Symphonia, stuff like that. Yeah, same people. So this is the new one.
The only
I
one, right?
don't know what's going on, but
Cool hair.
cool hair, anime people.
You
Yeah.
said this is the only game by Bandai this year, right?
No, this is 2 House of Ashes. That's a Bandai thing.
Oh, the
okay.
publisher. Huh?
Yeah, the publisher. Yeah,
Oh.
I mean this is probably the only thing developed by a Bandai.
Oh, okay.
But I think there's a Tales of team. I don't remember. Sky the Little Prince
Yeah.
season. This is an indie thing for Switch. Cute. Same with this Planet of Lana. It was also like a little thing for Xbox ID. This is their indie thing. Overwatch 2, they show
Ooh,
Baptiste, and he
Baptiste.
looks like the
Do
same.
skins. Yeah, do skins.
They're like, this is such a difficulty thing or whatever to like
They look the same. Yeah, they show Baptiste and Sombra.
Wait, Baptiste is in Overwatch now?
Yeah,
He's
they're both
good,
in
yeah.
Overwatch.
Is he like the newest character?
No,
No.
he's
What?
been around for a long time.
No, I know.
He's
He
like,
can't.
yeah. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say like I remember the last time I played Overwatch, he was supposedly new, but no, it wasn't.
Yeah, he's not. Yeah, he's not that new.
No.
Oh my
Been there for a
goodness.
while
He's
now.
he's a healer.
Yeah, dude, I haven't played Overwatch. In a
Yeah,
long
He's
it's
like
been
an
a long time.
off healer character.
Mm-hmm.
Like what's her name? Anne? Or what's the sniper's
Ana?
name? Anna.
Yeah, yeah. Anna was like the first DLC, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't
the
know.
very first one. Yeah.
yeah.
Whatever, guys.
No, you're
I
good.
No,
need,
you're
we
fine.
need, we
I'm
need
not-
to replay
I'm
that.
not
We need to
making-
play
Yeah.
a
Yeah,
stream.
no,
We'll
I'm-
stream that.
I'm not saying anything.
No,
but-
yeah. Monster Hunter Stories 2, like the most pushed game this whole conference.
Really?
You feel like that?
It felt like it.
Um,
I felt like I saw Monster Hunter 2 stuff like at 3 different places. I saw
You're right, because
here,
it was today,
I
right?
saw it here, I saw it at Capcom, and I saw it at Nintendo.
You're right. Okay, that makes sense.
I saw it at 3 different press conferences.
what is it?
It's Pokemon, but Monster Hunter.
Like turn-based?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
So it's a different art style. It's like cell shaded,
Uh-huh.
not cell shaded. It looks like Breath of the Wild kind of.
Yeah. I see that.
And it has like a story and stuff. So they're just showing it all over the place. There's also like, which they'll probably talk about it at the Capcom thing, but they kind of showed like cross promotion stuff with Monster Hunter Rise.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Figures.
Endless Dungeon. There's another Xbox ID thing. It's a roguelike.
Of course.
It's top down. So
Fall Guys.
Fall Guys
New
with Nier
skin?
Automata.
Skin?
They put 2B, which is kind of weird, but whatever.
Yeah.
Deviation Games got announced. They announced the publisher. They have not made games yet, but it comes with Dave Anthony and Jason Blundell, former developers for Treyarch. I think Jason Blundell was the founder, and Dave Anthony was like the head developer for
Right.
Treyarch back in the Black Ops 1 and 2 era.
And this is gonna be a
This is-
PS5 exclusive.
Yeah, they're gonna be PlayStation. They got bought out by PlayStation, which you don't really see that very often. A studio getting purchased before they make a game, so Sony must have some sort of faith in them or something.
Yeah.
Which I mean, with their resume, I would trust them.
Mm-hmm.
You know, making 2 very successful shooters. I'm sure they'll make something good, and with Sony's money, I'm sure they'll get a good return. Moving on, Back for Blood.
Oh yeah, dude.
Back for Blood looks great.
It
We
looks
don't have
good.
to talk much about it because
It'll be back
It's
with
gonna be Left 4 Dead, but good.
Game
Just
Pass.
getting better. It's on Game Pass, right?
It's gonna be.
Yeah, it's
It's
gonna
gonna
be.
be on Game
A1.
Pass for PC though. That's what I want.
So
I
I'm
hope
probably
so.
gonna have to buy it on PC.
Possibly.
I'd rather play it on PC.
No, yeah.
That's fair.
Then they showed this. I forget what it's called. Tunic. It's like a Zelda but a fox. Tribes of Midgard. I don't remember that.
Yeah.
It was Gearbox. Yeah, I don't remember.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh,
Evil
this one.
Dead the game.
Looks pretty
Basically,
sick.
You like Evil Dead?
I mean, it's basically just Dead by Daylight and,
Yeah.
and
Well,
Friday
and
13.
Friday 13. It's another one of those. It's
No,
multiplayer.
but there's more ability based
But
stuff.
it's co-op. It's not 4v1. It's co-op, right?
Right.
Mm.
Yeah. There's.
Yeah. There's the it's PVE, right?
But I think you can join
You can
someone's
be a
game.
zombie?
Yeah, I think you can. You know what? You're kind of
yeah.
right.
And then to wrap
And
up,
that's the big one right
Elden
there.
Ring.
Man.
And it's
Really
funny because the leaked
Fantastic.
trailer from like a month ago was this trailer. So the Elden Ring links were true.
It's like, good job, guys.
Good job. It was so it was definitely Bandai who leaked it.
But it was still good.
But it's
It was
cool.
still
Yeah, it's
amazing.
still good, still cool. A lot of people say this looks like Dark Souls, but that's okay.
I mean,
But that's the
Maybe that's
point.
There's
not
nothing
bad.
wrong.
Yeah.
There's nothing like saying something looks like something good is not a diss. in
Doesn't
my
mean
opinion.
it'll play the same either.
No,
I
they
mean,
added
it's from-
they added horses. There was also an interview with Miyazaki and they mentioned reducing fall damage,
Great.
God, yes.
so that way it encourages the player to explore, because it's gonna be supposedly an open world with 6 different areas and dungeons,
Okay.
and you can do them in any order, but there is a light suggestion of the order to do them.
Like Zelda.
Yeah.
Like the OG Zelda.
Yeah, or like Breath of the Wild.
Oh yeah, true, huh? Yeah, that is true.
Yeah, and all the lore is George R.R. Martin stuff.
So that could be cool.
Yeah, and he was the one that came up with the idea for the level design of it to be open world with 6 different areas that you can go to and interchangeably. There wasn't too much talk about like the story or anything like that, but they did mention this one will have a lot more focus on lore and story.
The story.
Yeah, development
Yeah,
of the story.
'cause
Which
you-
makes
that-
sense since you got the story man
Yeah.
to do it.
Yeah.
You know,
And that's been their weakest point, right? From software.
Well, I mean, it's not
No,
weak.
I would say
I don't say it's weak.
it's definitely something you can not look at.
Mm-hmm.
It's not gonna hurt you, but there's definitely a lot of like lore and like stuff for plot.
Yeah, they definitely sprinkle
Yeah.
like all over the game.
Yeah, even Bloodborne was like pretty heavy on that too, and
Like-
Bloodborne's only one game.
Yeah, like for the Dark Souls game, what they don't tell you is like that each character, even if you keep talking to them, they'll have different dialogue,
yeah,
which
Oh,
you didn't
okay.
really notice when you first played through it.
yeah,
So
see
that's how you
bug 'em.
learn the lore. It's like you just keep talking to them, and they'll
yeah,
just
yeah.
pretty much exhausting their
Yeah.
dialogue.
Plus the items that you pick
Yeah.
up, all that stuff gives a lot of like bit of like story and stuff. It's pretty interesting, and I say like Dark Souls has some of the most interesting monster designs out there. So I'm
definitely.
pretty excited to play this.
Yeah, this is gonna be cool.
And, you know, it's gonna play well. It's probably gonna be one of the best games that come out next year. So
Early next year,
January
too.
21st.
yeah,
Yeah.
January 21st, 2022, coming on like everything.
Mm-hmm.
Besides Switch.
PS4, PS5, yeah, except Switch.
Switch soon.
PS4, PS5, Xbox One, Xbox Series, PC.
Switch Pro.
So you have your choices.
Imagine a little kid just buying Elden Ring on
Elden
Switch
Ring,
by
yeah.
accident.
Yeah. This isn't Breath of the Wild 2. No, son.
And
No,
that's-
it's not.
That's that for summer.
And that's that for
Yeah.
Summer Games Fest.
Summer Games was pretty good.
Summer Games was very, very good. Moving on was Ubisoft.
Ubisoft.
Ubisoft is how they say it.
I always say Ubisoft, but,
You know Ubisoft.
Ubisoft forward.
but I've been correcting myself. It's Ubisoft. I mean, I'm
don't
just
know.
gonna say Ubisoft. I like saying Ubisoft.
What is there?
They did Ubisoft forward. It was something.
Yeah.
What can I say? Far Cry.
Okay. Oh yeah,
Far Cry 6.
Cry
Of
6.
course. Those are already announcements
Yeah,
before
those
E3.
are-
Yeah.
It looks fine. It's another Far Cry game. The settings looks pretty cool. The villain, of course,
I think
is
I'm pretty much getting it just because of the villain. to be
right.
honest.
He's so
Oh,
good.
Giancarlo Esposito.
Yeah.
Esposito is
Plus,
probably one
they
of the
announced that
best
villain DLC.
villains.
Known as Gustavo Fring and
You could,
Moff Gideon.
Moff
yeah,
Gideon.
Like, yeah, there's the DLC, right?
Oh, right. You can
You
be
can, you can get the other,
the other villains from
Yeah.
3, 4, and 5.
yeah, the character pass.
Except they don't include the other villain from 3.
Oh yeah,
The
yeah,
real
yeah.
one, you
Yeah,
know?
yeah.
But I guess Boss is really the real one.
No.
yeah. He's the one
yes.
people care about.
Yeah.
So they also announced Mario and Rabbids.
Yeah, whatever.
Actually, the first one's not bad.
I don't. Yeah.
It's XCOM.
Yeah.
So it's pretty-
Tactics.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a tactics game.
Metal Slug. Metal
Uh,
Gear Slug.
yeah, they announced Rainbow Six Rainbow Six.
That was actually
Extraction.
interesting. That was for
Rocksmith?
you. Yeah.
Rocksmith.
Yeah, no, I saw that.
I think that
I'm
actually
glad
looks
that they're
interesting.
doing that still.
Rocksmith, yeah.
It's very approachable. I've seen people do it, and I know that.
Learn guitar.
Yeah, and it works.
teaches you guitar, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, it
it's very
teaches you,
visual, you know,
It's cool. I like that.
and it gives more people a chance to learn.
Yeah, yeah. I think the only thing that holds you back is you have to buy a guitar.
I mean,
Yeah,
But,
I mean, I
but
feel like
guess
it's one of those games like
useful
if you're gonna get the
outside.
guitar, you're already
Yeah. It's
Most
definitely
likely
gonna be
get
someone
that.
who's like, I want to learn guitar.
yeah,
And then
And-
they showed Rainbow Six Extraction,
right.
which was formerly called Quarantine.
But because of what happened,
Yeah.
This is another Left 4 Dead looking thing.
yeah,
So
The original characters from Rainbow Six, right?
Yeah.
Some characters.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then they showed the Watch Dogs Legion update
What is it?
called Bloodline. Here, I'll put the.
You know what that
trailer.
is?
No,
It's basically like
I'm surprised they're still working on Watch Dogs.
No, I heard it's good. I heard Legion.
I don't know, dude. I just don't really like. You say it's good, but you're the first person I say.
you say a lot of things are also good, Shua.
You know what? I have not played it though, to be honest. But like
It's-
I've seen gameplay and I've seen reviews.
Yeah, basically it's just a DLC thing.
Aiden
it's
Pierce.
just yeah.
I don't know, because the first Watch Dogs, especially the first trailer when it first came out, it promised a lot.
Yeah.
and it
didn't
didn't
deliver,
really
for
live
sure.
up to it
Yeah.
either.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't as bad as Cyberpunk, obviously, but
Yeah.
it's still one of those games that did promise a lot. And when it came out, it just didn't look
Yeah,
good at all.
it was one of those first things too where people were like examining trailers more too.
Yeah,
Like this is what they said they had. This is what we actually got. They also announced new character for For Honor.
yeah.
Yeah, that's,
Well, that's
kinda-
pretty good.
Yeah,
I like it.
Yeah, they're still showing stuff. That's cool.
Good for them.
A
I
couple
remember
other what? Go
I don't
ahead.
know, does it say that when that game first came out, I was actually in it for like a long time.
Yeah,
I remember.
Yeah,
you were.
you
yeah,
were
you were
talking
deep.
about it a lot. Yeah,
Riders Republic.
yeah.
That looks pretty sick, to be honest. It looks like just a lot of fun, and like
And what is that?
that's the one where you're on the BMX bikes. You go downhill or on the mountains and stuff.
Uh-huh.
That's first person, but you also do snowboarding,
Oh.
which looks a lot like Tony Hawk-ish, like gameplay.
Yeah.
And then there's also like some like gliding racing, you know.
Okay.
But you have like rockets and stuff. It's kind of crazy because it's very out there, but at the same time, it just looks like fun.
Mhm.
It just looks like a good time,
Mhm.
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
and that's important.
Definitely.
But yeah, that's pretty much all Ubisoft.
Yeah,
Mario
notable.
and Rev.
It was okay. I didn't expect anything, and they gave me something. So I guess like,
Yeah,
positive on that.
yeah.
Moving on to what was on Sunday, the Xbox Bethesda showcase. The first time with both of them together,
Yeah.
which is kind of nice because honestly, I felt like Bethesda didn't need their own. They should have just shared with someone in the beginning. I get they're a big company, but still, I always thought I was like, why do they have their own? But first thing was first, Starfield got leaked like an hour before the Bethesda
Yeah.
thing.
Pretty
They
much.
announced everything. Like I think it was Washington Post,
Mm.
and like the head of PR at Bethesda like tweeted
Perfect.
like sigh ... So that's gonna be another outlet blacklisted by Bethesda.
That's so
Joining Kotaku.
Why would they do that?
Why would they leak it?
That's rude.
Clicks, money.
Clicks.
So dumb.
But they screwed them so hard.
Yeah, they did. So they showed.
All for
They
those
showed.
clicks.
So they showed a lot at this. I think we'll start with the Bethesda stuff.
Oh, okay.
First, they showed Starfield
Right. With the release date.
with the release date.
Pretty generic, kind of sci-fi trailer. in my
It didn't
opinion.
help. Molly could play the Todd Howard gave an interview and he said Skyrim in space.
Yeah,
and then I
it didn't
immediately
help.
just like said,
I don't know. I have faith in it. I mean, the trailer is just a trailer. We'll have to see when there's gameplay.
yeah.
But
I just love that he said that. though.
Yeah, the fact that he said Skyrim in space, I was like,
Because I mean, the meme every time is when Todd Howard comes out. It's like,
Yeah, it
oh,
says
when is the new?
Skyrim.
What's the new Skyrim coming to?
Yeah, and then
Coming to your refrigerator?
yeah, and
Yeah.
it's like, this was your chance to be like, Starfield's its own thing, yada yada.
Yeah, to separate itself entirely, but no.
New
you just-
engine because it's
Yeah,
gonna be
that's
built on a
fair.
new engine and stuff.
Mhm.
I thought like, okay, now's your chance to be like, this is Bethesda going forward. But instead they said,
at the same
Skyrim
time, though,
in
people are
space.
so into Skyrim still. You know what I mean?
It's a good game. It's a great game.
it's a good game. It's like GTA where
So
it's like you could go back
A
to
lot
it.
of
Right.
replayability.
Replayability, but the difference is Rockstar actually updates GTA.
Yeah, fair.
They just
There's a lot of
re-release.
DLC.
They just
The modders
re-release
update the
Skyrim.
game.
What?
Yeah,
The
true.
modders update the
Yeah,
game.
the modders do, but like you could say the same for GTA.
GTA, yeah.
So it's like honestly, Bethesda's just like re-releasing it and saying HD, wink. The
Mm.
water looks a little better on this Switch version. So I just that kind of put me off from being interested in Starfield. I will definitely be more cautious with this one because Bethesda, since 76 launch, it's making me like, do I want to play this at release?
That's fair.
Arcane, I'm not worried about. It's really, Bethesda. You have to watch out for sometimes.
Okay.
Because like Fallout 4 was also kind of buggy when it first came out. And also there was another funny thing too when they talked about Fallout 76, I think, because there's another update.
Right.
They're like, things you love about Fallout, like building your own shelter. And I was like,
I know.
like,
Yeah, that's fair.
I was just like, is that what people like?
Yeah.
Do I not like Fallout then?
I think because you mentioned that, I mean, Fallout 4 came out with bugs, but I mean, Fallout 3 came out with bugs too. Bethesda is known for their bugs, but I think 76 it had too many.
Had too many. But also, New Vegas was pretty good.
But New Vegas wasn't Bethesda.
Yeah, but there wasn't the Bethesda, so it's kind of like, what does that say about Bethesda if someone who isn't Bethesda made a better Fallout?
Yeah,
I don't know. They've recovered, from what I understand. We should give it a stream sometime.
Which one?
76.
Yeah, I mean it's on Game Pass, so I mean I might as well try it. For whatever, but that got a DLC or an expansion, I guess you should call it.
Sure.
For the pit, so they're really trying to get Fallout 3 boomers in there.
I did disappoint a lot of people though.
What?
The pit?
Yeah.
Like a lot people thought
that was,
I don't know, like it was gonna be its own separate thing, but I don't know. It was just.
Did you ever play the Fallout 3?
Yeah, Fallout 3.
You played all of them? Did you play
all the DLC? Yeah, that's pretty good.
I liked the Louisiana one. I don't remember what that one was called, but that one was pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, New Vegas was like way better.
Oh yeah, sure. That's why we like Outer Worlds.
Yeah, and that also got announced at the Xbox. The Xbox.
Oh, true, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Outer Worlds 2.
We talked about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna be good.
Yeah, they didn't show anything. They just showed a logo.
Yeah, but
the trailer was.
Yeah, the trailer was very funny. Did you guys play Outer Worlds?
Yeah.
No.
So
I liked it.
You liked it?
Yes.
I thought. The trailer was funny. So
8 out of 10.
I liked it. I wouldn't give it that high. I'd give it like a 7.
It was solid. It was
Yeah, it was fun for what it was. It was forgetful though.
Yeah, you're right. The end goal of it all, like the story and everything.
Yeah.
The characters weren't very memorable,
Yeah,
but the gameplay was good, and the options and the combat was fun. And it was just very New Vegas-y. If you're missing New Vegas, it's a good good
or you
option.
can just play New Vegas.
Yeah, fair.
What else did Bethesda show? Oh, I mean, I kind of want to save it for then, but Redfall.
Right. That's what closed off the showcase.
Yep, Redfall showed up. It was a CG trailer, so you didn't see any gameplay.
From Arcane.
But it's from Arcane, so it's promising. It's another co-op
Open
FPS.
world.
Open world, yeah. So that's a
different.
difference, I guess. I'm interested to see what it's like, because there was like enemies with guns and stuff, so it's not Left 4 Dead specifically. So I'm interested to see what it looks like and plays like.
There's abilities, it seems like.
Yeah, it looks like there's supernatural abilities and vampires and stuff. So, I mean, I like Arcane stuff. I like Dishonored.
Yeah, it could be good.
Could be good.
Open world FPS, wasn't it?
Open.
Because I never played the Division. Isn't that open world?
Division. Yeah, but that's like a pseudo MMO. Oh, not Division. Yeah, you're talking about.
So I don't know how gameplay would be, because they didn't show gameplay, obviously.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure if it's gonna be like a grind fest or something.
No, I think it's open world co-op. So maybe it's just like, oh, you can do all these like story missions and stuff, but with people too, if you want.
Kind of like a Dying Light kind of thing.
Yeah, kind of like Dying Light, or what's it called? I can't remember. There's another first-person co-op game.
Dead Island.
Is it Dead Island? Well, I mean, Dead Island is a thing too. But also they announced Fallout 1 through 3 are coming to Xbox Game Pass.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't know if 3 DLC will be there. Maybe not. Interesting though, Fallout 1, 2, and Tactics. So.
And you know what?
I don't know how those will play on a console.
Those other like Fallout type games, Wastelands, are on Game Pass too, huh?
Yeah.
So if you're super into those, that's all there.
Yeah, and then they put the First Dishonored on there, and then Wolfenstein 2.
Well, it's the DLC to the First Dishonored, right?
Yeah, Death of the Outsider.
Yeah.
And then Evil Within 2, which I thought was already on Game
I thought it was
Pass.
already on there too.
Yeah, but they also put Rage. Which,
yeah. Oh, and Wolfenstein 2. That's a pretty big one actually, because that was a great game.
Yeah, which I already have that, but I'll play it maybe on Xbox.
Sure.
I don't know. I don't like shooters on console that much these days.
Oh, and Doom 2016. Okay.
Yeah, Doom 2016.
Tight. Yeah, if you haven't played that, play that.
They also
That's
announced
so
Doom Eternal for Xbox Series X update.
Oh, okay. 60 frames? Or I mean 120?
Up to 120 at 1080, then 4K 60.
Didn't they say that was coming out of Game Pass too?
Yeah,
it's been on Game Pass.
Yeah,
oh, has it?
It's on Game Pass already, but yeah, I'll have that update for consoles.
It's good.
Yeah, or you can just play it now on PC at 120. Up to you.
Well, maybe if you can run it.
Yeah, if you can run Doom, but chances are if you, have a PC with like a 2070 or better, you probably can.
Josh, they can't.
Not Shua. Oh yeah. So moving on to Xbox stuff. They showed Age of Empires 4.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Yeah. If you don't like if you're an anti-Cibber.
I grew up with that.
Microsoft Flight Simulator for Xbox Series X, not just PC.
Yeah, that's fine.
It's interesting.
Josh will not play that.
No.
No?
I'll give it a shot just to look at the graphics. No,
he won't.
Just to see the ray tracing.
He's gonna boot it up and be like, okay, uninstall.
We'll see.
I've always wanted to try a flight simulator.
Yeah.
But I've always actually want to get like a flight stick and everything.
Yeah. I feel like that's the only way to like get the true experience.
Yeah.
It's kind of like playing Gran Turismo without a wheel.
Right.
You know, you're not getting the real racing experience.
Whatever.
Psychonauts 2.
That's all you.
Woo.
Look, does it look promising to you?
Long time backer.
He was so excited he screamed.
Does it look promising? I mean, it looks like Psychonauts.
Right.
So I'm okay with that. I'm curious to see how it will look like story wise and stuff like that. Because the charm is in like the writing and stuff. So hopefully it's still like charming, which I'm sure it will be.
Yeah.
Because it's Double Fine. They're
been working on it for so long.
So long. So it's cool. August 25th.
Yeah. That's
download it. So there's a.
So how are you gonna get it?
How am I gonna get it?
Yeah, because you said
I got a PC code.
Okay, you get a PC.
I get a PC code because I backed it.
Game Pass day one.
Yeah, Game Pass day one.
We get it.
Will still be on PlayStation.
Oh really?
Because
it was before
they promised a PlayStation 4 version.
That's fair.
On the backer thing, so it will still come to PlayStation.
But Game Pass.
And as
well free on Game Pass.
Yeah, or DRM free.
Free of charge.
On PC. So, thank you for getting that.
No money.
The Ascent came out. I think it comes out next week or something like that.
Yeah.
Which this is just I don't know what to describe. I guess it's not it's a top-down shooter. It's like
yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's steampunk stuff.
Okay.
It's steampunk top-down shooter. I don't know if it's twin sticks or not. It might be, but it's steampunk. And if you wanted steampunk but you hated cyberpunk, maybe this might, fix that itch. Who knows?
Okay.
Also Game Pass.
Okay.
Back for Blood. Gonna be good. We already know. And the last two things, which I'm surprised. Okay, we'll talk about Halo first.
Yeah.
You have the floor, Shua.
What? I have the floor?
Explain to me Halo.
Explain to me Halo. Explain the whole Halo story right now.
Explain to me what you saw with Infinite, because this is your chance.
This is
the baby.
It's another Halo. That's what it is. They showed a glimpse of the campaign, or a video of the campaign. Not even gameplay, huh?
No.
Of the campaign.
Yeah, it looked like non-playable section.
And then they showed the multiplayer, which the multiplayer is classic Halo, which is gonna either be really okay for you if you wanted just classic Halo, or it's gonna be disappointing because you're expecting something more.
Plus, it's free.
It's gonna be free, yeah.
The multiplayer is free.
Oh right, yeah. Totally.
Which makes me wonder how much Halo Infinite's gonna cost for the story.
For the story?
Is the story gonna be $60?
It's gonna be free on Game Pass.
You're right. For free.
But still, I wonder what Halo Infinite is gonna cost though to like someone who doesn't want Game Pass.
Well, I mean,
because I hope they're not gonna say $60.
They're gonna say 70.
They're gonna say 70 just for a campaign.
Depends. I don't know. There's probably more than just a campaign. There's probably like some co-op shit or something.
Yeah, they're gonna have to sell a lot if they're saying because that's sometimes people that's all they buy Halo for is multiplayer.
I mean, they announced like a battle pass type system, right?
Yeah.
So they're gonna make money off of cosmetics.
They're gonna make money off of that, yeah. But that's why I'm wondering what do you get if you're paying full price for half of a game? You know.
Yeah, that's up to you. You know, decide if you want it. I mean, wait for it.
And it's not like you're gonna give them money to support small development either. You know, it's just like this is definitely a question mark.
Yeah, while I'm hyped for it, I at this point I'm kind of like over it. I'm tired of 343 having Halo.
Yeah.
And maybe it's time for Halo to go.
To move on.
Piece.
Either that or just like do a spin-off of the Halo universe, you know?
Yeah. I get that. And then finally, which was the longest part of the conference, Forza Horizon 5.
Yeah. Looks awesome.
Racing game.
Looks really, really good. That geometric
I played 4. Horizon 4.
Right.
Does 4 doesn't have like that create your own maps and stuff?
I don't know.
No, you don't.
You know what though? Dirt 2 does, and I thought that was really interesting because like it pulls a lot from Dirt. It looks like.
Oh, does it? Okay.
Yeah, and Dirt 2 is really good. I'm not gonna knock it. Like if they can learn stuff from each other and get better together, that's great.
Yeah. So I mean,
this game's gonna be really good.
They're probably one of the better. Racing, it's like them in Gran Turismo, you know?
Yeah, and Horizon I do like more than regular Forza.
Yeah, because it's more arcadey.
Yeah, and I do like more. And
the handling
racing.
is a lot less strict. If I recall.
Right.
So that's cool. I mean, I might try it. I have 4. Like I bought it. I didn't buy it. It came with when I bought. I forgot I bought like Windows or something, and they're like, "You get a free game."
That's tight.
Here's Gran Turismo, or not Gran
Turismo.
Wow. Forza. You know what I mean.
I think it's on Game Pass now too.
Yeah, they're on Game Pass. 3 is too, I think. 3 I also played.
Yeah,
that was the Australia one.
Yeah, that one's solid.
Yeah, they're cool games. They look good. I like that they say your name.
Yeah,
like the GPS thing. It's like, hi,
Zack,
where do you want to go?
Yeah. If it's a common name, it's pretty easy. But
my name is pretty easily. So
all of our names are pretty
Yeah, we're pretty standard names.
Yeah.
But that was pretty much it for Xbox. The thing for me, and like this is just my little comment, they were missing, like RPGs and stuff.
Starfield.
So I agree. You mean like they announced RPGs, but the RPGs they announced they didn't really show anything.
Sure.
It's not that I don't count like Bethesda RPGs are RPGs. It's just that's very different than what I was thinking.
Okay.
What were you thinking?
I was thinking like Final Fantasy style stuff.
Like fantasy?
Yeah, or like even like Dark Souls style stuff or something that wasn't just a shooting thing,
Okay.
Or action. There wasn't much action like style games either.
I'll say though, they brought it with Game Pass. I mean, a lot of these games are releasing day one. There's also Sea of Thieves that update.
Oh yeah, the Sea of Thieves.
Oh yeah,
the Caribbean
Sea
thing.
of Thieves. Totally forgot. I actually did. I really like that trailer, even though I've never played Sea of Thieves.
Yeah, it makes you want to try it.
Good. Yeah, it made me want to try it.
It makes me wonder though how deep in the game you need to get to play that.
That's the thing. I think it's like you have to do all the front content first before you get to that.
It makes me wonder if it's like an MMO style thing. Where you got to get up there before you get to it.
Like us playing GTA Heist.
Yeah.
Or I don't know. I mean, we don't play Sea of Thieves. They may just have it where you could just jump directly into the DLC.
Yeah.
Possibly. I mean, we'll see. But then they also announced like their schedule for next year too, with all the Game Pass games and Back 4 Blood and all these games that are day one. They're really improving the value.
Yeah. Which makes me wonder though is like, are you gonna miss out when they stop like say because one day maybe like this game that you like won't be on Game Pass anymore. is it gonna make you like be like, damn, I wish I could buy it?
Yeah, but maybe by then it's on sale.
Yeah,
you know yeah. And that's what they usually do. I think they usually put the games on sale before they get off Game Pass.
Yeah, that's the only thing I'd be like, man, you know, I'll just buy these games because I'd rather just.
If you put enough hours into it and you invested,
Plus, you know, the whole like debate of like, if you own it digitally, is it really yours? You know,
right? Licensed.
Yeah, licenses, all that stuff. So.
GameStop though, it's a different topic, I guess.
Yeah, that's a different topic. but yeah, moving on. Right after that.
What was it? Who was Capcom?
No, Square.
Oh, Square. That's right. That's right.
Nah, yeah,
Square Enix, aka Marvel Studio. So to be fair, they did say this was primarily a Square Enix Montreal showcase,
which is Marvel, right?
Yeah, which was Marvel stuff and Hitman stuff. Mm-hmm. So, not a whole lot.
Yeah.
Which I'm not surprised, because. I mean, we'll save that for last. But first thing I think of Guardians of the Galaxy.
Right.
Got released, or not released. They got a debut trailer.
Right.
It looks like Avengers. I think it's the same engine.
Looks kind of whatever.
You only get to play as Star-Lord.
At least it's a solo campaign game, right?
Yeah, there's no multiplayer.
So that could be good because then you're not ending up in like an Avengers kind of.
But you don't even get to play as everyone.
Yeah, that's the thing.
But you can it's like Mass Effect where you can tell them what to do, right?
Well, I mean, yeah, but like it's called the Guardians of the Galaxy, not Star-Lord.
I didn't know that. I had the expectation that you would be able to play.
You are Star-Lord.
That's fair.
That's it. They said that on the show too. You are Star-Lord.
Yeah.
And it's like, if I'm being honest, he's like the last person I'd want to play as. That's like,
he has no powers.
It's like getting Mario Kart and saying you get to just drive Mario.
True.
It's like, look at all these characters, you can't play them though. Which makes me think they're probably just gonna release them as DLC or something down the line or something. But either way, I'm like, Plus, it's like getting announced for last gen too.
Oh, that's always scary.
So you're always like, this feels like they just upported it.
Yeah.
They're like, let's wait a year and upport it for like PS5 and series.
The problem with all these Marvel games too is that we're always just gonna constantly compare them to the movies.
Yeah, and it's because they're like going for realistic for their art design.
Right.
So of course you're gonna be like, that's not Chris Pratt.
Right.
Yeah.
Or that's not Batista.
That's
not, exactly what I was thinking.
Zoe Saldana. Yeah.
And so the voice acting too,
and
the comedy.
Yeah, they're trying to make it look like them too, and that could just be how they are in the comics or whatever.
Right.
But either way, I felt like they should have went a different, at least like make it cartoony or something.
Yeah, it just feels
that way you're not like, that's not Chris Pratt. That's weird.
Yeah.
Going along with that, they announced the Black Panther DLC.
Well, that was announced already, but
they showed it.
Right. Yeah.
Whatever. Imagine playing that game in 2021.
Yeah, imagine playing that game.
Then they show Babylon's Fall, which is a Platinum Games thing.
Okay.
Bayonetta.
Right.
This looks like they forced co-op into it.
Yeah, live service game.
Yeah, it's a live service game. Yeah.
That's a little nervous.
This makes me think this is a Square Enix thing. Is it PlayStation exclusive?
That's what it says.
Oh yeah, PlayStation and Steam. Not surprised by that. Final Fantasy 1 and 6 are getting remastered.
That's kind of tight, actually.
But in pixel form. So they're not getting the 3D thing. That's
fine. They were originally in pixel anyway, right?
Yeah, originally, but then they got kind of re-released into like a 3D-esque thing with chibis. Yeah, it wasn't. And then they showed Life is Strange for like the longest time.
For real.
It was like 30 or 45 minutes.
Really?
Life is Strange, it felt like. Because they showed a remaster and then the True Colors thing.
Oh.
And like, this isn't for me. You know, this game is not for me. I'm not going to. This looks well made. And it looks like people like it.
Right. People do.
To my knowledge. People like it. I'm not going to bag on it because what it does well. Mm-hmm. But I feel like they tried to sell it to new people like kind of poorly. Because they're like, this character, she has the power of empathy. and she could see people's emotions.
Crazy.
And it shows an angry guy, and he's like outlined in red, and it's like, I wonder what he's feeling.
Angry.
Yeah. So it
yeah, I get what you mean.
It's not for me, but it's for someone out there. It's supposed to be story focused, of course, and that's what Life is Strange, the remastered collection, is also for. So you can catch up on it.
It's 1 and 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I don't know. Maybe we could play it.
Yeah, that might be a good LP.
Since we don't know anything about it.
Yeah, not very long, probably.
Yeah. They're I think they're episodic based.
Legend of Mana.
Yeah, they are.
Legend
They
of
are
Mana getting remastered.
Yeah, that's gonna be sick. I really like that, and I'm gonna get it on Switch probably.
Switch, yeah. I might get it on Steam, maybe. We'll see.
That was like a really good. That was one of my favorites.
Yeah, and then they showed Near Replicant, Near Reincarnation. My bad.
What is this?
It's a phone game, but it comes from Yoko Taro. And then along that phone, they showed Hitman Sniper: The Shadows. It's a phone game,
right?
So, and last but not least, new Final Fantasy Origins. Or Final Fantasy Origin. It's called Stranger of Paradise Final Fantasy Origin.
What is this?
Spinoff.
This is a remake or retelling of Final Fantasy 1.
Oh.
From Nomura.
The villain?
No, Tetsuya Nomura. Kingdom Hearts.
Oh, okay.
This is the next thing. This is the next thing.
Okay.
But it's being made with Team Ninja.
Oh.
Or Ninja? No,
like
Ninja Theory. Ninja Gaiden people. Yeah, Team Ninja, yeah, and people are like mixed about it because it's pretty it feels like a mid 2000s like aesthetic because like the guy's like, I'm here to kill chaos.
Yeah,
it's very edgy, and like the characters look like they're not from Final Fantasy. This feels like not Final Fantasy. Like
pretty good.
It looks cool though. It looks cool. But, like, you could have told me this isn't Final Fantasy, and I would have believed you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But it is, and it's supposed to be retelling of 1. Like the Warrior of Light story.
Okay.
So I'm interested to see how they tell it. It's, like I said, it's Nomura, so it's probably going to be weird and somehow convoluted.
Imagine, though, they connect this to all the rest of the Final Fantasies.
I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised.
That'd be kind of tight because, I mean, they've done that kind of before where they had all of them fight each other.
And, like, people are like, why is it so edgy and stuff? And I'm thinking, like, well, this guy made, like, Kingdom Hearts forever. He probably got tired of, like, making things PG, you know? So, you know.
Kind of like how Bob Saget, like, after Full House, he just cusses all the time.
Yeah. So I'm cool with this. The action looks good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll definitely be playing this. Like I said, it looks super cool. I don't have a problem with the character designs because I think this seems very Nomura, where it's like this belongs in the PS2 era. So
yeah, I'm with it. We can, check that out.
Yeah, so I'm looking forward to more on that. And that's pretty much it.
Wait, there's more.
There's more. What?
Go up.
No, that's it. Oh, Endwalker? They just showed a quick Endwalker trailer. That's the Final Fantasy 14
it's the
expansion. They just showed like a brief trailer for it because it comes out in like November.
That's what we should play. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I mean, you can.
No, that's an investment.
Free, yeah.
It's free. You don't pay anything.
It's an investment.
It's actually free. It's not.
No, Game Pass is free.
And actually, that's actually one of the big things right now against like for WoW because WoW
has no trial.
Like the retail game, the actual game that they've been updating.
Yeah.
They haven't even dropped a new update yet. So it's like since Shadowlands released back in November.
Yeah.
They haven't dropped like a new raid or anything. So like right now they're like in the biggest content drought.
Yeah.
So a lot of WoW players, like big name but WoW players, are going over to Final Fantasy just to try it out,
just to see
because they're getting sponsored by Final Fantasy.
Have you tried it?
Or for Square Enix. What?
You haven't tried it yet?
No, I haven't tried it yet.
I heard it's really good. I have a couple of friends that are like super into it.
I like I said, I leveled up a character like 50.
Right.
Yeah.
You enjoyed it?
Yeah, no, it's fun.
You played WoW?
I have like played bits and pieces of WoW.
Mm-hmm.
I played WoW at BlizzCon, and then I played it a little bit after that.
Right. Nice.
They're different.
Right. I would imagine
it's hard to compare them. They're both MMORPGs, but they're both,
I need to try out different. Final Fantasy. Just to try it out.
Yeah.
It's definitely cool. I really like the plot to it. It's really cool. So, and how it ties into a little bit of like Final Fantasy 12-ish stuff. So which is one of my favorite Final Fantasies. So I'm cool with it. I'm glad that it's getting updated regularly and people like it a lot. So I'm all for that and them keeping up with it. But that was pretty much it though, as far as 14 stuff. They just showed like a little trailer and that was it. But it's supposed to come out like November-ish, because they're still rolling out like the final stuff for the last Shadowbringers, I think it's called. So it's pushing out the last of that, plus like the near crossover stuff too.
Cool. So
there's a lot of stuff going out for it.
Right.
And then they're announcing more crossover stuff in the future with like I think 7.
That would make sense.
I heard rumors about it, but I don't know if that's true.
I feel like I heard something about 8 recently too.
I haven't heard nothing about 8.
Maybe I'm just being hopeful.
Yeah, you're like, oh, 8 remake. No.
Yeah.
But that was pretty much it for Square. Just because we focused a little bit more on the Square Enix Japan side, it was primarily Montreal Marvel stuff. It was like 80% Marvel stuff. And that upset a lot of people, but I knew that was coming into when they showed the announcement card and they said primarily the Eidos/Montreal stuff. So I was like, okay, I'm not expecting anything for this.
They need to give Marvel a break.
It might be making money, so that might be why they're yeah. So I'm sure it is.
Just give me a good game.
Well, like I said, this isn't. It's not Square. It's not what you're thinking.
Right? Yeah, that's fair.
So those people are working on their things. So that's all fine.
Right, that PS5 exclusive looks super good.
Oh, 16?
Is that the one with where the guy controls the roots and everything and like has those powers and stuff? No, not Final Fantasy 16. But that too.
Yeah.
But there's another one.
Oh yeah. I think I know. I can't remember what it's called. It's like a project name. Still.
Yeah, but like those two look really good.
Yeah, and those are
PS5 exclusive.
PS5 exclusive. Sony did the smart thing.
Lock those down.
Locking in that big Square Enix studio just to be like, no, you make games for us. Plus 14 is on PlayStation consoles too, so they definitely know what they're doing. Yeah, you can play on console and PC.
It's on Xbox.
It's on Xbox.
Yeah.
Final Fantasy 14, really?
I'm pretty sure it's on Game Pass, or not Game Pass, but it's on Game Pass.
No, it's not.
No, Final Fantasy 14 is not on.
Are you sure? I'm pretty sure I've seen it on there.
There are Final Fantasies, yes.
Fantasy 14 though. I feel like the DLCs or whatever are included on Game Pass. Why am I tripping?
14, the MMO.
Am I tripping?
May still be coming. Nope.
Oh no.
Nope. It is not.
What am I looking at?
I believe it's on
PlayStation, right? It's on PlayStation 4 and 5 and PC.
Maybe I'm thinking of a different one then.
Yep. Nope.
My bad.
Not the MMO.
Thana
see, that's a whole other target too. Like consoles, like wow, they're not on console. They're not.
Yeah.
Like they're just on PC. So
that's fair.
PC. But I feel like that's true to their audience at least. They're definitely not trying to get new people.
No,
which kind of I don't know might be a bad idea.
I feel like they're losing people.
They're definitely losing people, especially not giving.
Because I mean, their biggest game in the past 5 years is a game that came out 15 years ago.
Yeah.
Well.
Yeah, I mean, WoW Classic came out last year. Yeah, and that was their biggest game. In the past 5 years.
Yeah, and I'm sure the numbers declined as the years went by. Meanwhile, Final Fantasy is doing this. You know? So maybe that might be good though for Blizzard to look at Final Fantasy 14, be like,
maybe it might give them some competition.
Yeah, because obviously they didn't have a lot of competition up until.
And I think that's it. I think they didn't have any competition. I mean, there would always be games coming out like Rift or
stuff
or
like,
other MMOs, but they never killed WoW, so WoW kind of just coasted.
Yeah, and now Final Fantasy is at its doorstep, so maybe they'll actually do something now. We'll see, or just keep appeasing to stockholders. Who knows?
Keep the subscriptions.
Yeah. So that was pretty much it for Square. Moving on to Monday, aka yesterday.
Yes, this is being recorded on Tuesday. The
15th. Being recorded on Tuesday.
You know what we didn't talk about was before E3, we got some stuff like Battlefield.
Yeah, we got Battlefield.
That trailer looks sick. That gameplay trailer.
Yeah, we didn't. Yeah, you're right. We didn't talk about Battlefield like at all.
Yeah, talk about it.
Yeah, super cool gameplay. It looks like the weather effects are super cool. All the destruction and everything. It's looking very next gen. Mm-hmm. I mean, that's what we want from EA and DICE and that Frostbite engine. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Battlefield and Battlefront have always looked very, very good, and it's just like, and now it's being up to 128 players per lobby, right? Mm-hmm. That's gonna be crazy. It's just gonna be a lot of crazy fun, and I like the trailer because it wasn't like they're not trying to be realistic anymore. Yeah. They're just trying to say, hey, this is what the game is, and this is what you can do in the game because it's been done. They even showed that one clip in CGI form of the jet, him jumping out and shooting the rocket.
Oh yeah, that one video was so sick.
Yeah,
I'm glad they did that.
Cool.
Yeah, they did a bunch of stuff like that, like the ATV and see the mongoose or whatever it is into the helicopter, like a bunch of stuff like that. That is like the only.
No, but I mean, like the Renderzik was probably the most notable one.
Right, definitely though.
Yeah.
It just looks like a bunch of mindless, crazy fun that you don't have to invest too much in. I mean, you know what I mean? It's one of those games that I feel like you can jump into and just have a good time.
Yep.
I like it because it's like every time you jump in a game, there's always something going on, like something really cool, something like it's either a building falling or just like people going all out in this one little area.
Tornado now.
Now there's gonna be a fucking tornado.
Sandstorms.
Yeah, it's gonna be intense.
That is cool. But Monday was two things that are very disappointing. First was Capcom. Ooh. Capcom, to be fair, I went and reread like their like intro card thing, what they were going to talk about. They did talk about what was on the card, and that was it.
Yeah. That's surprising.
I think people read in too much to it because it said including instead of only like featuring. So people thought, oh, they're going to provide more than what they listed.
Yeah.
But they didn't. Couple things. I guess the big thing was Village DLC confirmed.
But just now working on it, huh?
I'm sure they have been working on it, but that's what they said. They're now in development.
It just felt weird because it felt like they said something like highly requested or fan requested because it was so highly requested that now they're working on it. Or something.
Yeah.
That's the vibe it
Which
gave
it could
off.
be just a translation thing.
I just it's like.
Do you think they kind of probably just halted things after 8 release, kind of just wait to see how?
I doubt it.
Maybe.
I highly doubt they said, okay, it's out. I'm done touching it.
I mean, I'm sure they had ideas planned already.
I'm sure they were already planning DLC when they were making.
Well, I mean, I don't think it's like, oh, I'm done touching it. Is this gonna make enough money for us to pay you to make the next round of DLC?
Yeah.
Oh, I think they got, because I think Village had really high projection sales anyway.
Okay.
So I think they were planning on it anyway. So I think it wasn't a matter of funds. I think it was just a matter of when they wanted to release it. Okay. Because I know Capcom's very like particular about how they release things and when they release it to make the most amount of money they can. So they're very good about not having titles compete for each other. So that's why you probably haven't heard much about anything, because they're like, well, Monster Hunter Stories 2 is coming out. Yeah. We want you to buy that. And then after that, Ace Attorney's coming out a couple months later. Play that. Yeah. So I'm imagining this fall you'll see Village stuff.
Yeah, at least one, huh?
Yeah. I'm sure you'll see something around the fall. We'll see Village, at least some sort of announcement or something.
This Redfield campaign.
Because they're definitely not going to try to compete with other Capcom titles. They're very like strong about that. You never see two Capcom titles come out around the same time.
Okay.
The closest we got was like Village and then Rise coming out like a couple months before that. Right. But that was still like 3 months apart.
And they're very different.
They're very different consoles. You can't play Village on the Switch. Right. You can't play Rise on any of the other consoles. Yeah. So but they basically just talked about two things in particular. Monster Hunter Stories 2. which I said Pokemon, and then they talked about Ace Attorney Chronicles, I think it's called. This is the first Ace Attorney in 3D.
Okay.
The Ace Attorney games are really good. I played like one of them because I have like the collection. They're pretty good if you like detective games and stuff like that. So.
Is that on Switch or?
Yeah, Switch PC. Play it on almost anything. I think they're on phone too.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So they're not demanding. They're 2D games.
Right.
Traditionally.
Oh, but I mean this new one.
Oh, this new one is gonna be. I think it's a Switch. No, it's on everything. I think. Let me see. I'm very certain it's on everything, but let me see.
Ace Attorney. It says Trilogy Xbox.
No, that's not. That's not it. It heard me talk. That's why probably.
It heard you talk?
Yeah, like the PC or whatever. I think it might be Switch. Let's see, pre-order now. I hope it doesn't make me buy it. No,
Nintendo,
Switch, PS4, Steam.
Oh no, Xbox.
No Xbox. Which.
That's fine.
Steam. Xbox don't need no
That's
Wii
fine.
game.
It's on Steam and Switch. Yeah, they're like Xbox gamers don't want this.
Yeah, that's fine.
So
Target sold out, huh?
Weebs out.
Did you see that?
Yeah.
Target was great out of all of them. That's weird.
Been sold out. Hey.
Yeah. Wait. Did they talk about Ariverse?
Yeah, kind of. I think it's supposed to come out this summer, too.
Isn't that crazy?
I guess it wasn't ready.
Why did they let you download it? I remember I downloaded it and I tried to open it and it was like, this game's not ready yet. Please wait. And like it let me go into the lobby and everything.
Yeah.
Where did you download it?
Because I downloaded.
No, where did you download?
Oh, on Xbox.
On Xbox, okay.
Yeah.
So when I downloaded 8, though, it just downloaded by itself.
Oh, that's weird. It didn't do that for me.
That's weird. Yeah.
Yeah, I only downloaded Village, but yeah, they did talk about it, like briefly, and then but the bigger thing was of course the Village DLC.
Yeah, no one.
But other than that, that's all they talked about. They also they ended it with talking about Street Fighter League and stuff like that. The esports side of it, which was kind of weird, but that's what they talked about, and that's it. That was Capcom. People were disappointed because they thought we were getting everything and we got nothing.
Yeah, at least I thought Oculus or RE4 Oculus.
Yeah,
or
but
something.
to be fair, that's not being made by Capcom.
It's someone else.
Yeah, it's Facebook gaming people.
Yeah.
What is something that people were expecting?
Probably Village DLC, at least screenshots or something.
RE4 remake.
RE4 remake.
Another one?
Maybe Devil May Cry stuff.
RE4 remake.
Oh, remake. Oh,
Like like
a
2 and
whole
3.
remake?
Yeah. Which I was seeing people talk about release the director's cut for 3 remake. Because they said there was a lot of cut content.
Oh really?
Yeah,
that'd be cool.
Yeah, so people are trying to
That's
get
funny.
that. I don't think that's gonna happen, but
I think yeah.
But either way, they were talking about that. But there's a lot of Capcom IPs they didn't touch on. So, but I wasn't surprised, especially when they said this thing was only gonna be 30 minutes. So I was like, okay, they're not gonna announce anything new. So I figured that. And then after that was a Take-Two interactive Zoom call. Not gonna give any more than that. It was a Zoom call and they just talked to each other. Nothing was announced. You missed.
Was it really just a Zoom call?
It was just a Zoom call and they just talked about making games and
it's like, oh shit,
inclusiveness.
Day.
yeah, inclusiveness and stuff like that in their gaming development, which is important to talk about.
Yeah.
But it definitely felt like something that was meant for people only in the games industry to listen in on. Because there's a lot of those panels too at E3, but it made no sense why you would have this for the public to listen
As
to.
a presentation.
It made sense more for people who work in the games industry and stuff like that to hear about what they're doing to like, promote good development practices and like struggles working in pandemic and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It felt more candid, not so much a presentation for new games coming out.
We're still like 2 or 3 years away from like GTA 6 for sure.
Yeah,
for
so
sure.
Don't expect anything from that. So I didn't expect anything from Take-Two, so I'm not disappointed. So that ended Monday, and then Tuesday, today.
Earlier.
We started with Nintendo.
Ooh.
Not bad.
Big hitter. They had a lot to show, and boy did they show it.
No Nintendogs. I'm disappointed.
No Nintendo. Sorry, Steve.
Boo.
First thing they really showed off was, if I'm not mistaken, I want to say WarioWare was one of the first things, or was it Mario Party? I can't remember.
No, it was Smash. The first thing was Smash.
Oh yeah, they showed Smash. They showed the new character. They showed Kazuya.
Oh right.
Kazuya from Tekken.
Right. That's cool.
That's cool. I mean, that makes sense.
Probably gonna play like a Street Fighter game or fighter, huh?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Tekken's very different.
If you turn into Devil, because you can shoot lasers. Probably.
Yeah. I saw that, so I'm interested to see how he plays.
Yeah, we'll see when there's a gameplay.
Cool. Yeah. It's cool that they did that. I mean, at this point, there's no losers to add to the roster because everyone's already there. You know, at this point,
not Crash, not Spyro,
not Waluigi.
Not Waluigi.
Yeah, you want Waluigi?
I'm waiting for him. So how many more characters is Smash?
One more after this.
One more, and that's the last character.
And is this one like
all Smash?
Is this one gonna have high expectations?
I don't know. Like I said, they've done a lot already.
Yeah, that's Sephiroth. That's a huge one.
They added Banjo.
Yeah, Banjo is huge.
They had a King K. Rool back in
Piranha Plant.
No,
I'm just kidding. But Piranha
Dragon
Plant
Quest Hero,
That's
which
fine.
was a big request for like the Japanese audience.
Yeah.
Steve,
that is huge. That is
so
huge.
they've done a lot. So I there's really nothing that they need to do.
A lot of crossover stuff.
A lot of crossover.
Metaverse.
They added Terry Bogard from King of Fighters. I was really excited about that.
That's all you.
So so kudos and thank you.
Thank you.
Next up though was Mario. Yeah, thank you for Terry.
Yeah, thank you, Nintendo.
Thank you
if you're listening.
Oh, before we move on, did you think it was kind of? Oh, I don't know. I thought it was kind of interesting how Nintendo, they straight up on the bat said, "Oh, by the way, no one can co-stream our stream."
Oh yeah, that's very Japanese company.
I don't know. It just keeps, proving the point that Nintendo has no idea what they're doing in relation to
but that's
PR.
Honestly, that's very Japanese game developer anyway. Because Sega does that a lot too.
I don't know.
I mean, I'm not surprised.
I mean, I don't know. Something about it is working though, because like there's high demand for their stuff and there's high hype.
Yeah.
I
mean, yeah, it sucks, of course, and I'm not trying to give them a pass or anything.
I know because I just add that to the fact because like they just are not good with working with like the public.
Yeah,
with the whole Smash thing.
And I get kind of why they want to distance themselves from like content creators and stuff like that, because they're kind of like Disney. They're kind of like Disney in the sense that they're so pure.
Oh, so yeah, I get
that when controversy surrounds a person and that person is involved in their games, they probably don't want that, because it's like. So I can get that, but also like I said, like Japanese developers and publishers have a weird idea of copyright and stuff like that, and they think that anything that isn't them pushing it out looks bad. Like I think Sega got rid of certain games off of Steampedia and stuff like that, or Steam Wiki or whatever it's called, where it shows like active players and stuff. I think Sega got rid of Yakuza games off of that or something because they didn't. They thought it was like data mining or something. So I think it's just like a weird translation thing where it comes off as like, whoa, you're using our copyrights, but really I think it's just, if anything, it's more of a reflection on the copyright industry as a whole. Is like this is kind of silly, but definitely not giving pass to Nintendo. It definitely doesn't look good when other people can't see your stuff and help push out your message.
Because I know that's a large part. Like people go to YouTubers or go to other streamers.
But a lot of people did get permission anyway. Like a lot, like the IGNs, the GameSpots.
Right.
Well, I know on Twitch, no one had.
Yeah, no one on Twitch.
Because even Twitch themselves are like, because no one. We don't want to make this an issue,
they did like a solidarity thing.
But did it really matter? Because big streamers like XQC and Lyric, they just streamed.
I doubt they care. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, so
They're like, fuck it. If we get banned, we get banned.
yeah. So I mean, it made sense that no one cared. So, but anyway, apart from that, they talked about the new Mario Party.
Mario Party
Bring
Superstars.
back 64 maps. That was huge.
Yeah, I like the spaceship one, right?
Yeah, spaceship, Peaches, also.
Or the space one, yeah.
Yeah, so also everything online.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
that has not been a thing.
Yeah, you could play it all online. You could play individual games as well as a whole game, a whole Mario Party.
Cool.
Okay, now that changes my whole opinion because I told Josh earlier that it was kind of shitty how they did release this whole Mario Party thing, but they didn't release it as a DLC. They released it as like a whole separate thing.
Yeah.
But the fact that if it is gonna be online, then that actually does make sense.
Yeah. So it looks cool. I mean, I appreciate that they're putting all the old game modes too in there. So this definitely feels like a really good idea, and I'm glad that they're putting this out.
Mario Party.
It's supposed to come out this year, too.
Yeah, I was really expecting
this fall.
Mario Kart though.
Yeah, and then we're getting Mario Golf later this month.
Oh yeah, true. So we're
this month.
There's
a lot of Mario stuff coming out. No worries. And then surprise thing, Metroid Dread.
Yeah.
2D Metroid.
Not Metroid 4 though.
Not Metroid Prime 4.
They specifically said no that there wasn't going to be any Metroid 4 news.
So you can't be mad.
Or Metroid Prime, yeah.
I'm mad.
No, I am really. Have you played Metroid Fusion?
Yeah.
Yeah, Metroid Fusion is really good.
Yeah.
And which is interesting. This is actually going to be the newest content of Samus.
Like sequel?
Because the latest game is Fusion, like in the timeline.
Yeah.
Fusion is the latest one. Because Prime happens before Fusion.
Yeah.
Fusion is the latest in the timeline, and then Dread was supposed to follow that.
Yeah.
But I was telling you how it was in development hell and everything.
Yeah.
So for like 10 years or so, but they finally did it.
It looks good.
It looks
really
fun.
Good.
October 8th.
Yeah.
Coming out.
Classic Metroid.
Yeah, that's really
I might
dope.
finally just get a Switch just for this.
Switch, yeah. Coming out also Zelda Skyward Sword,
which was announced already.
Which was announced already, but they gave a more concrete release date.
Okay.
July 16th.
Oh, soon. Yeah.
Yeah. So next month. What else did they show? Guardians of the Galaxy will also be coming to Switch.
Fine.
And
Life is Strange.
Life is Strange is also coming to Switch.
The big one.
Advance Wars. That's also coming out. Advance Wars 1 and 2 reboot.
Oh, that looks like fun.
Yeah, it's also a tactics game.
Right. Yeah, I should probably try that in Metal Gear Slug.
Metal Gear Slug.
They mentioned.
Yeah, and then going back. Zelda, Zelda stuff.
The big one.
The big one. Breath of the Wild 2.
Yeah.
2022. Looks like Breath of the Wild. That's all I could say.
It was a great game.
It's not bad. Yeah,
I could take just more of the same game, to be honest. That's all I could
say. And they said also it will take place in the skies.
Right.
Whatever that means.
I mean, it could literally just be above the original map in the sky.
Yeah, which
it's
makes
another
sense.
map on top.
Oh yeah, and then Super Monkey Ball.
Oh yeah,
the real big thing.
Yeah, Destiny was all hype over this.
This game's fun.
Dude, a lot of people were hyped. I saw like Twitter mostly blow up about this.
Yeah. Have you guys played it?
Yeah.
It's a fun game.
Yeah, they're fun games, and they're coming out on not just Switch, but also PS4 and Xbox, PS5.
Oh, really? Yeah, I heard about that. Yeah.
So it's not just a Switch thing.
Oh, cool.
But you can play it on the Switch, yes.
But it was announced with Switch, right?
Yeah, it was announced on the Switch showcase. Yeah, so they get that announcement. They broke it first, and then WarioWare get it together, which I'm cool with this.
Yeah,
it's been a while.
Yeah,
the last one came out. No, the last one came out on 3DS.
Oh, was it after Wii U? Oh, okay.
Yeah. So cool. We finally get another one. And then I think that's pretty much it. They announced like another Zelda Game & Watch thing, kind of like the Mario one, to celebrate 35th. 35? Is it 35 years? Yeah.
Oh, it's Zelda.
Yeah, it's the
cool.
Zelda Game & Watch.
Yeah.
Tight.
So you can play Zelda 1, 2, and Link's Awakening.
2 being the side-scrolling one, huh? Ah.
So, and then also a Game & Watch mini game. Yeah. I have the Mario one, so I'll buy this one too.
Yeah.
They're like $40. So.
That's not bad at all.
Yeah, they're cool.
They sell out fast?
Pie inside.
Do they sell out fast? The Mario one didn't.
Okay.
So maybe this one will, because I feel like Zelda will be more like.
Yeah, you're right. Because every time I went to Target, the Mario one was like always on.
Yeah. So I think it's partly because Nintendo kind of
oversold it.
Yeah, they kind of just said, "Oh yeah, this thing too," but the Mario collection, there is no Zelda collection, so maybe this.
Not yet.
I don't think it's coming.
You don't think it is?
This is the 35th anniversary.
It's happening now. They would have said it. They would not have like waited.
Nah, this would have been the time to announce it. Yeah,
they would have.
I don't know. They announced the 3D All Stars and released it pretty soon after.
No, they released it on Mario's birthday thing.
Wasn't it like pretty soon after they announced it though?
What?
Wasn't it?
No, they announced it right when Mario like on the anniversary date. Yeah, they announced it.
And the anniversary
Zelda's date's gone and passed.
Oh, shoot.
They announced. This is what they announced. They announced the Skyward Sword HD thing. That's your Zelda throwback.
Man, all they had to do was put Ocarina and Mask of Majora.
Yep, they saw all these people making their dream collections. They're like Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask and Wind Waker and Twilight Princess. And Nintendo took that personally and said, "You're just getting Skyward Sword in HD.
Yeah.
Have fun."
Yeah.
$60, by the way.
Yes,
and you know what? You're gonna buy it.
Yep.
You're gonna buy it, and you're gonna forget about it.
I already forgot about 3D All Stars.
Yep.
Because
this is already coming out. Take
it.
Take it and shut up. That's basically what they're telling you. And I mean, maybe they're not making a collection because maybe it might be that they don't have those original files anymore for the games you want. Like
I mean, they have it on 3DS.
True.
I just play it on 3DS.
They just have it on 3DS, and that could be their argument because Nintendo's weird like that. It's like just play it on the old console.
Yeah.
You don't have it anymore. Oh well.
Yeah, we're not backwards compatible.
Yeah, they don't care. Yeah. Money. Oh, you want to play Pikmin 1? You got a GameCube?
I'm playing GameCube.
Go play it. There you go. End of discussion.
Wonderful.
I feel like if you interview someone like, "Can we get Wind Waker HD?" They're like, "That already came out."
Yeah.
On Wii U.
Go get a Wii U.
Yeah. Go get a Wii U.
Go get a Wii U.
Does anyone even have those anymore?
Nope.
Oh, I thought you had one.
No.
Huh?
I never had one.
Oh.
I've only known one person.
I like how you like feel disgusted that I mentioned.
How dare you?
How dare you assume that I have a Wii U?
Assume I would own something like that?
Disgusting.
the freakishly long Nintendo Wii.
Yeah.
But then other than that, that was pretty much it for Nintendo. I don't remember everything that they announced, but that was the big things.
Right.
And then last but least, I should say, Bandai just talked about House of Ashes, and that was their E3.
Is that it?
That was it.
I did not even see anything.
They spent 15 minutes. It was very funny because I watched the IGN one, and there was like a 20 or 30-minute panel before saying what they want to see from Bandai. And then Bandai showed House of Ashes and showed you the collector's edition, and then the stream ended. And
that's great, actually.
It was great, and it days like that made me glad I'm not a video game journalist anymore.
Yeah,
because it's like all that speculation for nothing. So kudos to Bandai for that troll. But that was E3.
Well, I mean, notable mentions are Razer and PC Gamer.
Oh yeah, PC Gaming. They also happen. I want to say Sunday.
At some point,
yeah. A lot of indies.
Yeah, if you're into that stuff.
Gloomwood looks good.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
right.
The PS1 era looking shooter
made by the people of Dusk.
Yeah, Icarus Rising or whatever it's called.
Right.
That's the Daisy Minecraft looking thing. There's a couple good things. It's very indie focused, but that's what PC gaming usually shows.
Cool.
Is like indie stuff.
Right.
This is cool. I feel like you get a lot of interesting stuff, and usually that becomes the popular things, you know. So I mean, Among Us was an indie, you know. So
yeah.
So more or less, you'll probably find the next big thing probably from that show more than anything. So that was pretty much E3.
Yeah.
Pretty okay actually.
Overall, I'd rate this E3 like a C.
Yeah, actually,
Yeah.
There have been better ones.
Mid.
This one was a hit or miss. Partly because PlayStation doesn't exist for E3 anymore, and then Pandemic.
So did they announce they're gonna do anything this summer?
No, they do.
Just PlayStation.
There are 4
State of Play.
Yeah, State of Plays. There's 4 every year that from here on out, and they
how
come
many
out
have
when
they had
they
this
come
year?
out. What?
They just do it whenever they want to do
Whenever
it.
they
Quarterly?
feel like it.
And how many have they had so far? 2 already?
2. They had one for Ratchet and Clank and one for Horizon.
Yeah, probably quarterly.
Yeah, they're like quarterly. They come out every couple months.
Yeah.
So they show Ratchet and Clank, and then they show Horizon, and that's their thing, and that's what they're sticking to. Same with EA. They're doing their own thing like in a week or two to show their stuff because they don't want to be part of E3 anymore.
What did you say?
EA.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah.
So they're doing their own thing.
Which they have been doing their own thing.
Yeah,
This whole time with Battlefield.
And so.
Well,
and then
Respawn's with EA.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So hopefully we'll see.
Yeah, and Activision doesn't do anything anymore. Konami doesn't do anything anymore. They don't make games, period. Honestly, if we'll be honest.
A lot of stuff we didn't see, huh? Like the machine games, Indiana Jones stuff.
Nope. We didn't see that. We didn't see Bayonetta 3.
Nope.
Doesn't Activision do their stuff with BlizzCon now or no?
Yeah, it's a question mark.
Sometimes they I don't even know what they do.
Like sometimes they'll just be like, "No, it's a COD event coming out this month."
I mean, they announced the season 4 thing. I guess.
Yeah, that was pretty much it. But that wasn't their Activision. That's not them showing the new Call of Duty or anything like that.
Right.
So.
Which that's coming.
Yeah, it's coming. We'll see it.
Because Battlefield's already shown
when they're ready. So whatever.
Don't really care.
The same. But yeah, that's pretty much. E3 though, it's just
I think if there was no Elden Ring, it would have been worse.
Yeah, definitely it would have been like a D. Yeah, if there was no Elden Ring, and if there, that's pretty much it. No Elden Ring, and maybe like no Redfall. Redfall is probably a high for me too.
Yeah.
If those things weren't there, I'd probably be like, yeah, this was definitely a skippable E3.
That's right.
It does feel weird. This E3 definitely felt very weird, even compared to last year's canceled one too. This one definitely felt the weirdest as far as like disjointed, just trailer showcases.
Yeah.
Of course. What?
No, go ahead. If 2022 is a in-person event, are we gonna go?
We could go. Yeah, I'm open to it.
We'll go again.
It's fun. A lot of people, I was like watching a couple like streamers and listening to some podcasts about their E3 and stuff, and a lot of them don't like it. They just be like, show me the trailer and let me move on. But I like E3 as a spectator, at least. I like trade shows in general. Even when I was working at them, they're fun because it's like you get to see like cool like booths and stuff like that.
Yeah,
you get to play the games. You get to like just be in an environment full of video game stuff, and it's kind of cool. Like and I feel like a lot of people are very jaded in this industry, so they of course they're just like, show me the game and let me move on with my day.
Yeah.
So they're cool for that aspect. Of course, yeah, you work at them and they're pretty long days, but it's still kind of cool that you get to be there around video game stuff. Yeah. So I like video game trade shows, and hopefully, in the future when things open up more, that we can go to some. But I guess we'll start with Steve. What were your top 3 showcases, and then top 3 announcements or previews of this E3?
Top 3 showcase.
Yeah, in order, if you don't.
Well, definitely it would probably be the Summer Games.
Number 1.
Yeah, for Summer Games number 1 because of just Elden Ring.
Yeah.
I was just waiting for something from Software.
Very solid trailer.
It was really good.
Very solid. It was really long.
Good. And there's actually more in that trailer than that leak had.
Yeah.
It was really good.
Yeah.
Second would be Xbox.
Okay.
Only because it had Battlefield.
Battlefield. Yeah.
Like Josh said earlier, like at this point, Halo is kind of like.
Whatever.
Like it's there. Yeah. If it's there, I'll get it. But it's not really something I'm.
But it's definitely not something anymore. Yeah.
And then third was Nintendo, because honestly those were the only 3 I watched. Yeah. So Nintendo was probably the last one.
Yeah.
And there wasn't the only game that I thought was really interesting to me was Metroid Dread.
Okay.
Because I really love Fusion, so
yeah,
Dread would probably be really good.
Yeah.
So that's your number 1. Oh, so your top 3 games are pretty much Elden Ring, Battlefield, and Metroid.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow, yeah.
In that order.
Yeah.
That
was it. Yeah.
There you go.
There you go. Funny. There's my But because I did make a top 5, but the other games I did were Forza. I thought Forza. They had a really good trailer.
Good reason to get a Series X.
Yeah.
What was the other one?
Or better
I can't
PC.
think off the top of my head.
Right. Whatever.
Either or.
Oh, Stalker 2. We never did talk about Stalker.
Oh,
we totally skipped over
forgot
Stalker.
Or
about that.
Chernobylite.
Well, no, that's what it is.
Yeah.
No.
Oh no, Chernobylite. Yeah, no, yeah, talking about the PC
Oh
game.
yeah.
It is what it is, though.
But
Stalker
Stalker
2,
2
they're both the same thing.
Yeah, they had a really good trailer too. It takes me, it's definitely a Stalker game, and I'm looking.
Did you play the first one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
On PC.
I'm thinking of what is it called?
Metroid?
Metro.
Oh, Metro. I said Metroid.
Metro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Similar vibe.
Yeah,
well, they're
I'm
both
with it.
Russian, right?
Yeah.
But Metro's based on a book series, right?
Yeah, Metro's a book series.
And the whole world is radioactive, or rather, like there was a lot of bombs. That
well,
went
Stalker's just about Chernobyl.
Yeah. Great.
Okay.
Yeah, it's gonna be good.
Yeah,
it looks pretty
cool.
tight.
Looks cool. So, Shua.
Yeah. Okay. Top 3 presentations. I mean, the only 3 notable ones were Xbox, Summer Games Fest, and Nintendo. To be honest.
In that order.
In that order, yes.
In that order. Okay.
Like Capcom didn't bring anything crazy.
I didn't bring anything.
I mean, Resident Evil 8 DLC, cool.
They could have tweeted that though.
Yeah, we're already expecting that.
Yeah.
And then I mean, Bandai Namco
did nothing.
Nothing. Like there was just a lot of
Square
nothing
was
from people. Yeah.
Ubisoft
Ubisoft is maybe a 4, and Square would be a 5 maybe.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, Xbox is just bringing it with Game Pass, dude. I'm all behind it. I'm all for Game Pass. It's all free. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Free games?
I joke, but $15 a month is a good deal
for a large library of games.
Considering
really good.
If you're paying monthly, I mean, considering if you're paying monthly, gold is already $10. You know, another $5 to have this huge collection of games. And if you're new to Xbox, you get to catch up on all of the Gears of Wars and all of the Halos and all of these games that have been exclusive to Xbox all these years, all backwards compatible. You know what I mean? You have games from Xbox One to 360 to OG Xbox. And now you're getting all these games day one.
New releases,
with your
really
subscription. And there's ways to make it cheaper too. You can do Bing searches and get points and get your subscription for free. You can pay for the year and it's way cheaper. There's just a lot of options for players right now for Xbox. And then not to mention Game Pass on PC.
You do the Bing searches?
No,
I'm about to say.
No, I'm pretty lazy. But like you can, and I've heard of people only doing that and making it work.
Well, because I know on like Google Chrome, you could set your browser search to Bing.
Oh.
Yeah, so I did it once, but I don't like Bing itself. It's shitty. It's a shitty
Nobody wants Bing.
Yeah, I don't really care for it either. But I mean the option's there, and especially if you're like, starving on I don't know. If that subscription is tough for you, you know what I mean? But yeah, Game Pass, man. You got Redfall, you got all these games that are gonna come day one, and I am not mad at that.
And EA Play Games.
And EA Play Games, yeah. So incredible deals. And then second, what did I say? Summer Games Fest?
Yeah, Summer Games.
Elden Ring.
For sure.
There was something else on there that I really liked. I just can't remember what.
Metal Slug?
Oh yeah, Metal Slug Tactics.
Metal Slug, yeah.
I just really like Metal Slug though, is the
Like
thing.
Slug?
I just like the universe and the art design.
Okay.
I'll give Tactics a try, You
give a tactics game a try. Okay.
And then Nintendo, obviously Mario Party. Like Mario Party's the shit.
So that was your staple of Nintendo?
That was your favorite Nintendo title?
Yeah. Not to mention Kazuya. I just really like Smash, but that's just a character, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whereas like Mario Party is a full on game, and the last Mario Party did not impress me.
No, it was kind of bland. The games were kind of man. The boards kind of sucked.
Yeah, and to hear that they're going back to their roots a little bit, could be really good for them.
Yeah, I agree.
But yeah,
I feel like shortening the dice blocks amounts kind of killed it too. For me, because I did like the big rolls was like a big.
Oh, it's like 1 to 10 or 12, huh?
Yeah.
No, it's like 1 to 6, isn't it?
I mean, on the old ones.
Oh yeah, the old one's 1 to 10, yeah.
Yeah.
But like the new ones is just 1 to 6.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you do have the individual blocks.
Per character.
Oh, per character. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
it's
mean,
kind of
that's
weird.
Wario block.
Added more strat to it, I
Yeah.
guess.
But that's like completely RNG.
Made you careful.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, the whole thing's RNG, but
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well,
it's a
but
board
I mean,
game.
like,
It's a board game.
yeah, I don't know.
It's not meant for you to win every time.
No, I have to min max. I
Yeah.
have to min max Mario Party.
You know what? I forgot Breath of the Wild too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I was about to say. Yeah.
That's
But then
over Mario Party. I don't know.
Wow.
I just haven't seen enough of Breath of the Wild 2 though yet.
Yeah.
Like something that you didn't see in
the
Breath of the
trailer.
Wild or what?
Like or
What's had you skeptical?
I don't know.
You were like saying, "Oh, that's not bad if it's just Breath of the Wild, but more. I'm okay with that." Give
yeah,
it
I
to
just
me."
don't know what they're bringing. Like I don't know what's the big. Why didn't they just release DLC for it though? You know, why is it going to be a full price game at $60?
I mean, why wasn't like Majora's Mask just like a cartridge extension? You know.
that they didn't have that back then.
I know. But why wasn't it just like something weird?
I don't know. That was a different game though. That was completely different.
But
You had the
that's
masks.
what you could say also with Breath of the Wild.
We don't know though. We don't know what the difference is. You know,
Well,
the
plus
gameplay.
Zelda is
You know why?
probably is more in the game because she's out. You know.
Yeah. Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
That is true. Granted, you're right though. I did say that, and I stand by that because Breath of the Wild was just so good.
Yeah.
So,
but you're still saying Mario Party over?
No, let me change it. Breath of the Wild too.
Okay.
Let me change it.
He's being consistent, if anything.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah,
that was everything for you, huh? Top 3 games.
Yeah.
Read them again. What were your top
Fuck,
3
I didn't even
games?
say Forza.
What was your top 3?
Wait, did I say top 3?
Did
No,
you?
didn't say
No,
top
not
3.
really. You kind of glazed over it. So what's your top 3 for this? It was 1, 2, 3.
Oh.
What was number 1?
This is hard.
What was your favorite game that you saw?
Forza.
Forza's number 1. Okay.
Well, because I'm not gonna count Battlefield because that came out like a couple days before.
Okay, sure.
What do you mean?
Because that came out.
Like
the trailer came out.
Okay, we'll let you do that.
Didn't the gameplay trailer come out, or did it come out during the E3?
Yeah, gameplay showed.
Yeah, it came out
during.
Oh,
Xbox.
you're totally right. Okay, never mind. Battlefield then.
Battlefield
Yeah, that
1.
looks sick.
Okay.
Forza's a close second
Forza's
though.
2. Okay.
And then
3.
this might be a hot take, but Riders Republic or whatever it's called.
The
yeah.
Ubisoft thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Looks
That's
pretty
right, yeah.
cool.
Okay.
I don't know.
No, I'll give it to you. No worries.
Not to mention I was talking to someone about it. Like they made Steep too, right?
Yeah.
And that was really good.
Yeah.
And if it's anything like that, including because they have the snowboarding stuff, including that and all this other stuff, like
there was another snowboarding game announced this E3. I don't.
Oh yeah.
I
It
don't
was
remember.
started with an S.
Yeah.
It's like
SFX or
no,
whatever.
no.
SXX.
It's like Skeet. No,
Snow.
Sean White.
no. It's like Skeeters. No.
E3 2021.
Yeah.
Shredders.
There we go. Yeah.
Shredders for
yeah.
Xbox.
So Skeeters.
Yeah, that's what.
Yeah.
Put on the Riders trailer.
Okay.
Wait, so you didn't see the Shredders?
No, I
trailer?
didn't. Did it look
Yeah.
cool?
It
It
was
looked
more
pretty good.
realistic. It looked,
Yeah,
Oh,
it
more
looked
realistic. Okay.
Right.
Kind of like how Skate looks a little bit more realistic.
Yeah,
Something
it
like-
was. Yeah, Riders Republic.
The snowboarding part of this game looks very Tony Hawk-y, which I'm totally with. Like I love like arcadey kind of racing and sports games, like in general. It's a game, I don't really want to play a sim
It's a
necessarily.
video game.
Right. Yeah, take a look at this. It just looks like a lot of fun, a lot of like with friends, it's just massively dumb but fun,
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of.
Oh, so you get to walk around.
Yeah, like there's like a hub, I think is what it is. And then there's like
So
this it's like graffiti from like Tony Hawk kind of.
Yeah.
A little bit different.
Yeah,
but,
yeah, it looks pretty good.
It looks like. Did you ever play SSX on tour?
Mm-hmm.
It
Oh,
has that vibe a little bit as far as its presentation goes.
Oh, and keep going. There's like this is only like part of the game, which is crazy because like it could have been just that, and they could have like tried to stick with that.
Okay.
Oh, this is sick.
Yeah, I remember seeing this.
Yeah.
It's cool.
And there's
for
like
sure.
people riding bikes at the same time. Like I'm not sure how that interplays.
Yeah, it could be like It could be just a trailer doing a trailer thing.
And you can explore apparently.
Because when I think of I think of also like Forza Horizon, how their trailer was set up, where it's like people jumping over you as you were driving underneath them.
Yeah,
that never happened to me.
Yeah, true. Huh?
That stuff never happened. I've seen people just on my road, and that might be it.
True. But with this, I mean, the thing I could see doing is cool. Like them having like the individual maps, like this one's like Mammoth Mountain or something like that, right?
Yeah.
And they'll just have several events having in that same map, and you could see all the events happening. You could join those events. Yeah. Or you could see them happening real time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it looks just nuts.
And it does look pretty cool, actually.
Cool. Honestly, though, so like when you got to this stuff, like the bike. Yeah. I was like.
It's very Forza vibes, huh?
Yeah, like I was like, oh, this feels like a Forza trailer. Like, oh, look at all this stuff you could do. Look at all these people doing stuff with you.
Mm-hmm. Hey, but Forza was good.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Forza was good, but like they definitely do the E3 trailer thing.
Yeah, yeah.
Look how integrated everything all is. Like it's a one big.
But even this right here looks fun.
It looks fun.
Like that, yeah.
Yeah, but definitely the whole like like that.
Right. Yeah.
That won't happen.
Yeah, probably
not. That will not happen.
That's fair.
There will be some people playing and BMing each other, maybe, but that's about it.
This looks like a good time, though.
It looks fun. No, I'm not fronting. This looks good. So, good top three. Good top three.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, solid.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
As for me, top three showcases. I mean, also it really is just a mixture of three different places.
Yeah. Nintendo first.
So I'll say Nintendo first. Okay. Nintendo had a lot. They had a lot of variety. Mm-hmm. They gave a lot of different things for different people. They also showed, we didn't talk about, but Shin Megami Tensei 5, which is Persona universe thing. They showed gameplay for it, and it looks really good for a Switch exclusive. It's for people who don't know, Shin Megami Tensei is from Sega Atlas. I want to say it came out a long time ago, back in like 8-bit days, and they kept up with it after all this time. But that's Guardians of the Galaxy ad. Wow.
Disgusting.
Square Enix is going hard.
Yep.
Funny
you are Star-Lord.
Yep.
You are Star-Lord.
Just Star-Lord.
Do not try to be anybody else but yourself, and yourself being Star-Lord. But the gameplay is pretty like turn-based gameplay.
Cool. Okay.
That you pick. It's very traditional Japanese RPG, and I'm kind of looking forward to it. But yeah, this is on a Switch, so
it looks good.
Yeah, it looks dope. Gameplay is pretty good. Like I like turn-based RPGs. So.
I like that pose.
Yeah, that pose.
Yeah. It's very Cactus guy from Final Fantasy.
Yeah. So I'm cool with this. And then like Super Monkey Ball was announced there.
Right.
All the Nintendo first party stuff like Mario Party and all that. So they just overall as a package was really good to selling their stuff.
Yeah, the only thing that was missing for me was the Switch Pro. I thought they might say something, but maybe that's coming later.
Yeah, or not at all.
I mean, it sounds like there's a lot of.
There was also a lot. No, there was also a lot talking about Zelda collection.
All right. Well, I mean, there's Skyward Sword though. There was some,
but there wasn't. No one said Skyward Sword.
No one wanted Skyward
Sword. Everyone was like, "Oh, you're gonna get all the classic Zeldas on the 3D collection, just like Mario. It's gonna happen," said some guy. So I mean, I wasn't expecting that because I knew that it's not really a thing. And if it is a thing, then it will come out, but it's not coming out anytime soon.
Yeah, that's fair.
So, but like I said, Nintendo overall did a really good job just showing everything that they have to offer, and a lot of it's coming out this year. Like almost everything's coming out this year except Zelda.
Metroid's coming out
in October.
Yeah.
So like what they said's coming out is coming out all this year. So it's like, and a lot of it was gameplay. A lot of it was gameplay trailers.
Yeah, that's fair.
There wasn't a lot of CG. There was like no CG, I think, actually. So, kudos to Nintendo giving us gameplay.
Games
with gameplay. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
They're not like.
You're right.
Look at all this exciting stuff that's old that's coming back out. They're like, no, this is what's coming out, and it's coming out this year. Play it, buy it. No new hardware necessary. You already have a Switch. so you're good to go. Good for them. Yeah,
Good for them. Yeah.
So definitely.
Thank you, Nintendo.
Thank you,
Yeah,
Nintendo.
plus Kazuya. Also,
yeah, that's lit though.
Yeah.
Is that what? Did we get a release for that?
No, but he's gonna talk about it. Sakura's gonna talk about it June 28th. So
Okay.
probably weeks after
July,
that. Probably
yeah.
July. And so like I said, Nintendo definitely. It was close, but yeah, Nintendo number 1. Number 2, I would probably give, probably Summer Games. Just because Elden Ring carried hard, but also like Death Stranding Director's Cut looks dope.
Oh, right.
They just had a lot to show at the Summer Games. It's very diverse, and I really liked what they did for that. It definitely felt like a lot of things to show, and they definitely made it a good package overall. Definitely heavy hitters. I really am excited for the Borderlands spinoff thing. I'll definitely be playing that. I'll try to get people in on co-op because it'll probably be co-op. So
Not as.
you should try. We should try Borderlands 2 co-op. Actually, it's actually pretty fun.
Okay, we'll see.
Good.
We'll talk about it
It's not
off
that.
camera.
Yeah, it's actually fun.
The way you say it.
And to my knowledge, it's probably like cheap on Steam now.
Oh, totally,
Yeah.
probably.
Yeah, probably like $5 for Borderlands 2.
That's fair.
So I definitely give them second and third. Xbox, of course.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, like, which
well,
they,
also you can give it to
yeah,
you.
no, you can't really give it. Like Square's not even close, you know.
Yeah,
And Square would be fourth.
yeah.
So I definitely think Xbox did really good for everything they had. We didn't talk about it, but Xbox Series X refrigerator.
Oh, true.
Oh
yeah.
yeah, we
I
we
am
did talk
definitely gonna
about
try
that.
to get that.
Wait, the big fridge?
No, it's a mini fridge.
Oh, okay, because
Mini
there's the
fridge.
big one
no,
too.
no, there's a mini fridge coming out.
Okay.
So I'm definitely
Good.
gonna try to get it.
Speaking of the
You'll
mini
see
fridge,
it. You'll see it right here.
this is totally off topic.
What?
But when is that KFC console coming out? KFC console.
I think it's out.
It's
out-
been
it's
out.
out?
Yeah,
Yeah,
with
you can buy it.
the
Yeah,
warmer.
Yeah, the PC.
Yeah,
it's a PC.
It's a chicken warmer, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a PC. Yeah,
It's a
been out.
PC.
it's
Yeah.
a PC.
Oh shit.
It's been out.
Yeah, it's a
I know.
Radeon.
Disgusting.
And yeah,
It's so gross. I mean,
Chicken's not gross, man.
well, I
Chicken's
mean,
amazing.
but it's sitting in there next to your fucking. Next to
But hey, it's actually pretty like you think it like very
Is it beefy?
I'm
very
pretty sure the
environmentally
grease powers
sound
up the
because you're reusing the heat
True.
Yeah.
from your PC.
True. Yeah, that's fair.
It's like you're not wasting that.
I'm pretty sure you can put more than
that
chicken
energy.
Yeah. So
Huh?
yeah,
you can put more than chicken in there.
yeah, you could reheat some fries or something. That's
Keep it-
actually a smart idea.
Keep your nuggies warm.
Yeah, it's a
Yep.
smart idea. I
Mhm.
think that's a really cool thing that they did. But yeah, I'm really like happy that they're giving into the meme and saying, okay, here's a mini fridge made by us. Go
Yeah.
for it.
Yeah.
But I'm really excited for Redfall.
Mm-hmm.
Once when we actually see gameplay, I'm sure it'll be good because it's Arcane.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm excited about that. I think Halo Infinite will look good when it comes out. And then Battlefield was really strong.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Really looking forward to playing that. Probably on PC though.
Yeah.
Because
I need to get
I
a bit
feel
of
like
PC.
my aim will be much worse on a controller, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
So I would definitely probably play that on PC if I play it.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Xbox did pretty good.
Yeah.
But like I said, this E3 is kind of meh anyway. So like it wasn't hard to stand out.
Yeah.
Definitely.
You're right.
There was a lot of clunkers out there. A lot of clunkers.
Yeah.
And so kudos to those 3 studios.
I mean, that could be a combination of like pandemic
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
whatever else happened.
Yeah. And, you know, benefit of the doubt on all that stuff. But, you know, I feel like just don't even show up. Do your own thing.
Yeah.
Be like PlayStation. Just do your own thing.
They've been going hard. I mean, Ratchet and Clank, I heard, is
Ratchet
very
Clank
good.
is very good. I heard it's like the best thing to own.
Did you download it?
Oh, no.
He doesn't have a PS5 right now.
Not here.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Yeah.
He doesn't even have it.
Yeah.
If it's not here, he doesn't have it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At this point.
At this point.
But to be honest, my uncle's actually doing really good on Demon Souls.
Oh yeah, he's still
Yeah.
pushing through.
Yeah, he's still pushing through. That's
Okay.
his first Souls game.
Damn. Is it really?
Yeah.
Damn.
That's rough.
That's a rough one too,
Yeah.
isn't it? To be
I know.
for your first one. Yeah.
But I was like, hey, that's pretty much all you can play on this. But now
Yeah.
you can play Ratchet and Clank, so, you know.
And Miles Morales.
Yeah, Miles Morales too. But you can play it on PS4.
Yeah, true.
So it's not really an exclusive.
Yeah.
But that's also another thing that was interesting. Just a side note is like that we're showing more next gen things.
Yeah,
we go
finally.
Along. Yeah, we're slowly getting there. And to be fair, it's smart that they're not trying to go for like next gen like stuff too hard because not everyone can get it.
So right.
Yeah, especially right now, no one.
Especially not right now, no one can get a
No
PS5. There's no way you can find one. So it kind of sucks if you want to play Ratchet and Clank.
However, side note though, and I think I was talking to a friend about it. Congress just passed a bill to increase spending on semiconductors.
Okay.
So hopefully that shortage is less of a shortage.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, but the shortage is because of bots.
Yeah, reselling.
Right.
Reselling so lucrative.
And crypto miners. Yeah. So if they pick up, I don't know. I just hope that these sites, they make it smart enough to let
True.
people do a lottery system or something.
Yeah.
Let people get a chance to get it.
Yeah, which is Newegg doing that, and I think he said something else is doing that soon too.
Yeah, Nvidia is doing their own thing too. So
hopefully, just in general, because smartphones, consoles too, and
plus
everything, cars.
Does the Xbox use AMD?
Yeah.
Xbox uses AMD, so they're probably gonna be fine after the semiconductor thing happens.
Yeah.
Because if I don't recall, they have a lot more factories for AMD.
Yeah. Hopefully it works out because I'm tired of it too.
Yeah, and hopefully this doesn't affect the console's like life cycle too much, too. Like I hope they don't count last year as a year for the consoles.
This next gen.
Yeah, for next gen. I hope they wait a little bit before like pushing out the next thing.
I mean, the fact that we're still calling it next gen and not current gen, you know what I mean?
Yeah, because nothing's really come out.
And no one really has it.
Yeah.
There's like one Xbox Series exclusive.
What is it?
The Medium.
Oh, yeah, true.
Yeah.
Which even then, though, I mean, exclusive because like PC.
Yeah, you can play on PC, but still, like, that's the only thing that you can't play on a one that you can play on a
True,
series.
I see what you're saying, yeah.
Yeah, plus, like, Devil May Cry 5, I think, was also, like,
that remaster.
The remaster
And then Metro is also getting a remaster.
Yeah, just for series, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so, but it's very few things, and a lot of it's remasters. So it's like, we're still waiting, kind of, for next gen to get here.
I'm pretty stoked about Metro, though.
Yeah, that's cool. But yeah, that was my top 3 for studios.
Yeah, games though.
Games. I'll start for 3. 3. Psychonauts 2.
Oh, really?
I cannot say it. I cannot push it. I have to push the Psychonauts.
You're a loyalist.
I have to. If someone's got to do it, I got to do it.
Yeah, I'll defend Riders and you defend.
Yeah, I'll defend Psychonauts 2. I know my top 2.
But which order, huh?
I'd say number 2 is Redfall.
Really? Yeah, you know what's interesting? Because you were talking about how you were like, CGI or CG trailers.
CG trailers, yeah. But the concept's so strong that I'm cool with it.
And it's arcane.
And I've seen what Dishonored is and stuff like that.
Really
so, like, it's going to be good.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm cool with that.
Yeah, okay.
So definitely that. And then, so that means, number 1. Super Mario Party.
Oh,
really?
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm really excited. I
guess we're gonna have to stream it, huh?
We're definitely gonna have to stream it.
Yeah, we're definitely.
I'm really excited because I wanted the last one to be good and it wasn't good.
It was not great.
So I'm glad there's a new one coming out and it's gonna be good and it's coming out this year. So like, it's a win-win-win,
Yeah.
So that's pretty much it. Honorable mentions would be Battlefield.
Definitely.
Battlefield for sure. That was like a 4th. But, like, it should be 3rd, but I got to push Psychonauts, so that's why.
Yeah.
I can't not.
And to be fair, I think Psychonauts is going to be overall, like, a better experience.
Yeah.
Like,
I just hope people play it.
From beginning to end.
That's the thing. Psychonauts 1 was good. No one played it.
Yeah.
So, hopefully people play Psychonauts 2 so that way we get Psychonauts 3. But I'm not holding my breath. Something tells me it's not going to sell too well, but whatever. But, yeah. But overall, E3... Worst conference, I'm not going to count Take-Two because that wasn't a conference.
A Zoom call.
It was a Zoom call. I would probably give it to Bandai.
Yeah. Capcom did what they said, right?
Capcom did what they said. And Bandai didn't say anything to also be fair, but they literally showed one game. They should just call it House of Ashes Showcase.
That's crazy.
For 15 minutes.
That's nuts.
That is actually nuts. It's funny. It's so nuts. It's funny.
Isn't there a game coming that's like supposed to be like fighters?
Yep. Well, there was a rumor.
Oh, it was a rumor.
There was a rumor, and they showed nothing. They
What
didn't
was
show
it?
Elden Ring. You think they would show Elden Ring? You know, for Bandai.
True.
They didn't show it because it's a Bandai game too.
Yeah, I didn't think about that.
They didn't show it. So, the biggest ball was dropped there.
Yeah.
Capcom was a close second, but I can't give it to them in good conscience because they
Resident
said
Evil.
exactly what they were going to show.
Yeah.
And they showed it, and it was very sufficient. They showed a lot of Ace Attorney. They showed a lot of Monster Hunter Stories 2. And they showed a somewhat amount of Resident Evil verse whatever.
Yeah.
So I can't be mad.
We're biased anyway because we're Resident Evil and Street Fighter
Yeah,
stands.
I'm a very Capcom apologist. I'm sorry.
Yeah, fair.
I will lick that boot every time.
Yep, that's us.
But those were definitely the worst. Would you guys all agree?
Yeah. By
Square
far.
was like a mix. It was like they were a D, but they're a D plus.
Yeah, I just don't care enough about the Marvel stuff.
The Marvel stuff was but the Final Fantasy stuff was cool.
Yeah,
it was
kind of.
It was like a imbalance. There was definitely way more Marvel though.
Yeah,
but the little bit of Final Fantasy kind of like, okay, you didn't do terrible. You did terrible. You could have done way more stuff. You could have shown so much. But nothing.
I'm surprised they didn't show more of the Battle Royale too.
They did. They showed a trailer. Sorry, they showed a trailer for it. I think it comes out soon.
Yeah, that'll be whatever.
On the phone. It's on the phone.
It's a phone BR?
It's a phone BR.
Interesting.
Maybe I'll get one of those little controller things like on the Saturday phones.
You can, I mean, you have an iPhone, right?
Yeah.
You can use your controller.
Huh? Yeah,
what was that phone that had like a gamepad? It was like, was that Xperia?
Yeah.
Yeah. It had like
the Sony. Yeah, I had the PSP one.
Yeah.
There was a Sony PlayStation Xperia one, and I had that one in high school.
It was a pretty cool concept.
Yeah, it was very terrible for a phone. It was so bad for a phone. The touchscreen sucked so much. But you could play Metal Gear Solid 1 on it. So
that's pretty solid.
So cool.
Terrible phone, but you could play Metal Gear. So
played Metal Gear, Call of Tough Girl.
So it's trade off.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was E3.
Yeah.
Any last words before we close this discussion?
About E3 specifically?
About E3.
Oh, what'd you ask? Sorry.
Any last comments about E3?
Last closing thoughts. Hopefully 2022 is better. That's all I have to say.
Yeah, agreed. I mean, there's
agreed.
Nothing else to do but play the games and see what's up.
Congrats to Geoff Keighley.
Yeah, he's still hanging on. Yeah, he's awesome.
You became probably the biggest contender in E3 now, over multiple studios.
How'd that happen?
I don't know. We're letting him get too powerful. The Game Awards is getting too popular.
Yeah.
He must be stopped. Someone throw a Doritos bag on him.
Ever since he threw shade at Konami though, for not letting him come.
Or for Kojima.
Yeah, that's when we all knew that he was a gamer and he was loyal. He was loyal to. He's loyal to.
That's the title now. Geoff Keighley is a gamer.
He's a gamer, man.
No, all these other announcers aren't gamers at all. Just
no,
Jeff.
but
shout out Geoff.
But he knows what's right. Yeah, he knows Konami's trash.
Yeah,
Yeah, he knew.
Mm-hmm.
Cedar gamer.
Geoff Keighley.
Certified.
You're a Cedar gamer. You're certified. Thank you. Thank you, man. But anyway, we'll close it with that.
Wow, I didn't.
Thank you for if you got to the end of this. Thank you.
Yeah, this was a long one.
This was a long one.
A lot to talk about.
Yeah, there was a lot to talk about, but I'm glad we got to talk about it.
Yeah, need to get it off our chest.
Yep, it's out there now. The hot takes are there. Thank you, Nintendo.
Yeah.
And I've been Zack.
I've been Shua.
I've been Steve.
See you later.
Bye.
You didn't do it with me.
No.
See you later. There you go.